Yes, T and A Park, one of Coasters and Airport, near Tamale City, 3 p.m. against Kerala. Kotoko assistant coach, Prince Owusu, na the L2 Gasa, Oblast game, no, who have results, Nadia, na ABB, I'm managing to me, Ama.
I think we did our preparation very well. Coach, we were just ready for the game. We got there on the pitch when we started. We were able to hold them for the first 30 minutes. That's one offset came in and they got a chance to get their first goal. Immediately, I think we equalized it. And then, to equalize it, but it was not possible. So we just move on. That's happy we lost it, but we were not happy for the results. And we have to come back here and prepare for our next game. We were just ready for the game.
Prince Owusu Kotoko assistant coach is seeking Fesa. Hey, City Rubber, Banasama came on and yet better.
City Rubbers, it doesn't matter the form that the other one has. It's just who wants the most. So we have to edge them on, tell them that it's a game that we have to win. And then we push them to do that. So it's not going to be easy, but I know these boys will see us through. If you look at it, last year we went to Africa. We went to Africa through the MTM. So why do we want to take it easy? We're just going to play whoever is fit here today. Let's make sure that we got that. That's why I've lost it.
Kwa yanim na febusafo yenkotie ebra mediama Asia Coasters Ibrahim Tankwanyas and I say we want to prosua one last week we said nyama Asia Koya na just say I said this week nyama e change.
It's like we are playing our second half. Last week we played them, so definitely not much will change, and we are eager to go to the next one. So definitely we are doing everything possible to go to the next one.
Na yonko ina fe Coasters 1-0 akosiadu and the L2 Gasa also go for shots here at the pass ball at the mama bra no mu delay court pound so now I'm not bino mo say the nyama Asia ko.
What Sometymer Otuo was everything. People are having problems. Why? If the intern goes down, is making some changes in his second department. People have a challenge. Don't I say the club? No. I think that people must start appreciating some of my decisions rather than condemning my decisions. Nana was our senior assistant coach, and the mistake maybe we did or all of us did was that when Sometymer Otuo was hesitating, he was told not on the quiet. He was told on the public front that the team is bringing on a structure to achieve. The moment he does that in public, the team should do a U-turn. Other than that, it will mean that we are sitting what your post, we're losing what focus. And
young Koyanim Nafia for Youngra Asante Kotoko, and Fakaka and Twasonra on today's post. Kotoko, lawyer, Safudu Square, at Waya in Ninano, and it's and somebody in a room, a banner supporters Bia, Nafabusan, so some do Mwasham do by BCD, Yanaho and Twaswabium. Now, we see it to a monafe, ye jay all of a sudden once as it to a mombus as a scano, Hemfa and an icon and Ra, Wepiamo Hano, no Sanudia, na a wrongful deduction and a buy, dear Sibiano, Monfa Enche.
Maka say wrongful deductions na course. Say ya anyi wo consent me patch on behalf of management. Say obia enye ne pe say betin zika na system no bibinti ekwatin zika no e patch. Say the network issues ya ni city no. Tama ne ma we sisi.
Anya bua paye.
Sometimes you na bank crowd transaction we kono zika kwa na yati. You know say it sits all over the place. Sometimes there was an exercise a mop up sort of exercise bia course in response to general outcry say ya de no yentie ya antini the person mu boy ntino in the process of say yes I reactivate omanum de na dormant no and ko affective no mu na o ma consent
ano any asem na buso for enra as ye didin komo ye be wie na wo kona no so we de monti ye min breaking fama mo na madika ka story ndo da Sekotoko big player bi on terminating contract na Joseph Ablo na no wo wie no so ye ne na wi agbe na ya terminating contract woko
ye ne terminating contract
oh unilateral
termination straight enye mutua ya terminating contract as simple as that
so compensations room
ya terminating contract no there's no compensation
na what ya say ana say oko efe
now we have taken our decision in the exercise
so be you are ready
Ablo ne part of us effective 15 January
no ye then
oh tama yentimi enko issues discipline but the mechanic say at this stage no yempese no trust
na sana watching na asam no na jako mu bibi amehwe na asam ya na time ani ma se no obusani na je se the asam epa ni nyina na se Muhammad Lami Somwa wono na ye ni agent and no message tin na je se security the production team ze masa mon kan cha Sanchez o mon fomu ni o na di no mbeso mi di makra no nya di a eya de pa masa player bobo e ma na wo kunu ho a na je se woni na tena ye ni nyina no ane se chise proso wo ye de oba bia woni Asante Kotoko e betuma hia so mon chia de koti potin pa ne player na ye Asante se na se o mon timi fa kwadu bia no entimi mfa mo no druba bi mo money club instructor Mr. Richard etimi shaye eno so kwa no nyade anyama etimi ebo ka wotumo so ma hu ne kosi ya ni nyina mo na sande kotoko ka se nei o matem ni tin contract o so kotoko as some decision dia ene o ma report to the Ghana Football Association amoka na tese kasen so aya the next a mbetumi akọ na now manager so onim enie asem ne nie asante kotoko de omo krokra asem no na pipa na mkofa na fom no mama me break fula no na se nipa na ya na ebone na on person obeka ne kro enie Joseph Ablo de tiane sa tamwa kotoko di fada ya baba oko American Justice Blay awa hanyina woti hey na Ablo din bo mu na Ablo ni Kamara ene dadan mu Kamara etwa ne ho baba bai wa masa na wo tumu say yes fifre teno woti sand wo kire masa na bia na memrai o sei masa
say Ghana mrasi holiday be aside the Kofiada.
Weekdays,
the Fiada ye holiday.
Friday.
All right, so Victor Osimhen apologizes to teammates and Nigerians. Let's move on. He's just a winning player with too much expectation from his teammates. As in saying. Baba said
too much expectation from his teammates. I know you are some now will indeed the kind. No, situation.
I will indeed the Asemna walking.
Indeed the kind.
Okay, Paul Merson predicts the Arsenal versus Liverpool game. If you are Arsenal, it's a brilliant time to be playing Liverpool. I'm predicting a 3-1 victory for the Gunners. Bayern Munich board member Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Or see, we cannot go on with constantly rising wages and transfer costs. Kylian Mbappe or Lamine Yamal, Rio Ferdinand, though I love no player, excited me more than last 3 to 5 years. Then the one I saw, Barca versus Inter, but for now I would still say Mbappe. Okay, or compare with me, you know. Can you compare them? Okay, Marco Van Basten said Cristiano Ronaldo is a good player, but those who say he's better than Messi know nothing about football. Or they are saying it is in bad faith. Messi is one of a kind, impossible to imitate and impossible to repeat. This is Marco Van Basten. Okay, in Kofokwa, all-time top 10 best footballers that ever graced this. Yes, no. Very, very good player. Or say, Okase, Ronaldo nimbo boche Messi, and then nimbo onre with the Obube. Marco Van Basten, Kasamo. Or so you don't know anything about football. Marco Van Basten to them ha na kasa ansem Marco Van Basten akasa ho Oliver Glasner confirms willingness to sanction Maguire transfer to Manchester City. Manchester City don't say
I'm players not proper defenders especially
I'm going to play
like I said Josco Vadio likely Josco Vadio can season up by here Matisse say pese Manoa Kanji back and defense no there
masa they are creating an unnecessarily panic situation. Shinsi amomo bono
with what he's doing
na me position there so say clear.
Okay,
Premier League is not determined after 20 weeks 2 day anymore Tobo on Liverpool so much be they on atwa so mobile so that say Manchester United to players no return you ayiba Capito and Mount so ba you say one ba tournament they say so that the players have corner omne Ghana for player of the tournament and Mbuemo Ahmad
Brahim Diaz the oil of corner
on the goal no say
engine discipline
go keke no say omori go ba no abasha
Brahim Diaz
go ba no abasha ombo na Morocco class so masa boy omo ya dey Cote d'Ivoire
Morocco asa
and omo mwohwe na anu kra nyame nko a here show o dey ade Madrid bia na ye ade Brahim Diaz. Okay, Manchester United have spent almost 100 million in compensation bill to managers and their staff since Alex Ferguson retired in 2013. I think they are getting. They say the Urban also up to a baby season, you know.
Flex and
that's what I hear. Omo pe wine solo better. Why no more?
Johnny Evans,
Johnny Evans a man assistant.
Only Johnny Evans.
Why why no? Abrofu teams no so omo ye bi de say hade na o. Ebi no me hade ni bi wa abrochiro. Anyway. Okay. All right then, you be fear lawyer say amanane boko problem there ni wana.
Amanone. How boko and they say we are Premier League more.
Okay.
Premier League more.
Okay.
Super Cup no so because of Saudi.
Why no
Barcelona and ne.
Send any match be. How to book assistant coach Abdullah Ghazali has issued a public apology following the incident at TNA Park. Admits that he allowed his emotions to get the better part of him in the closing moments of the game. Okay. There's a corona winning, no. Go via winning. Okay. As the Sporting Club has issued background on my patch or Penina patch or Akola patch. As an official apology to the GFA, match officials, Medium SC, and as an airport match. Okay, and Joseph Ablos agency has threatened to escalate the dispute with Kotoko to the Court of Arbitration if efforts at the GFA fail, following what is described as unilateral and unjustified decision by the club to terminate Joseph Ablos' contract. So let's have a look at your contract.
Yes, you can't beat your colleague player in training grounds and then you expect to play for the team.
Mr. say, Savudu so contract.
Yes.
Contract. Was a Mr. Debusa Massa.
Was a contractor attitude, maybe I will say, Grandma policy in say, uncle.
So,
I said, I'm meeting, okay, I see uncle.
There be a conquer, we ask baby, I am go and yet, which you be about to cry and to quite the
boas man than any fire.
Says Anna Koran, the Bible, and Anna Koran Gaza. What can you do? What do Bible there is about 77 times.
Was me
did me back Bible then 77 times. Oh boom, what no than he has 77.
It's for yes just standing for
Saturday one of Joshua Bible. Oh, see, Kubusan and some cacros moving more 77 times.
I was a drama bombers.
That's all the woman who will be okay, so Ablo Kotoko say no compensation is owed him. Ablo for say on better Semrano. Oh, FIFA. Meanwhile, Kotoko will meet King Faisal today. Baba Stadium. There's another tough match to look forward to at Swedru, All Blacks versus Sefi All Stars. And then Baby any Gold Stars and the Heart of Lions.
Mediama.
Na any Heart of Lions or Mediama.
Debbie Gold Stars.
Gold Stars Mediama. And the Heart of Lions na God FC. Tamale City Karela. Na as good for Emily. Home to Labe. Oh, sir. They also mind your man back. Also, almost concentrate. Having
match.
Having they also league no money. Also, they knock a can one hana a divert your attention. Having Makai. Only the incest candidate. Now, also a draw. Where we are, let's go. Do the scandal. So you okay, so Ghazali let her. And her statement so ha. Baby, there also the club remains firmly committed to fair play, and mutual respect, and the integrity of football, and we will continue to take the necessary steps to ensure our technical team and players uphold these principles at all. And yes, almost Ghazali as one. I will crack on solo. Oh, then yes, also because yes, also can be found. No, some Chinaso. Also, say they are committed to fair play, mutual respect, and integrity.
Yes.
And what he displays there, no fair play, no mutual respect, no integrity. And also, Mukakrata we Chinaso say, Nam say, no, be a fine, no. Oh, be says Gazali be a man in the pay 10,000. I find it be 5.
Ebi on go so yen
Na krata ya be yum be.
Te bia bibia nko.
Do you dey say until the who stadium no be was one ko teach na bono.
O say.
Okay. Right, Sanete 9:49. Lawyer. Yenye na em say kwamu akwakofa. Ebi aba na yenye na ewi ansa na akwa ebi ho. Yenye ne ntenten na bibia anya fine.
All right. Inti anopay the boss player abie kwanum yamon special good morning na yamu akwaba biem eha eye Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV Marasanso ye konko phone close on someone pay edi den chetena ebum fumpa ewon ko phone close the one sem asumo ene ampay nsem na de edoso anopay de disefata se ohwe na otie ena yede esum wo entantem so a ye hyase afi Afcon 2025 debia before se meko Europe no mema update latest etodwam ewo Afcon deteni Amad Diallo to say about first Cote d'Ivoire player to score 3 goals our Afcon after 2012 Emra Didier Tabri Joba etimiya sadianom our tournament president of the Cameroon or the Atuka Paul Biya or say on him penning form atnasi amo pesa emarante na mari wodomom 30,000 euros bonus for each player with Enyama Amatimi Ayadu the quarterfinals of the tournament and Yentimi unqualify anchor the 2026 FIFA World Cup Nemum I was say Yetimi boy one day now you lifted a trophy I know your Paul Beer Nisma Oritukam and ne pay some your money say no Oyobia yangona ntusie suo ye wono te fam na edu ba bi ono ka no nyobia odibu tubobo ne nan sisi fam o survive no obre pa obobo won ya diade mra obobo no nim kwa se obedu ba bia watimi adu eno nti na ukọ ne krom Senegal o si hospitals o sisi adan odo na fe omo ni bie otimi aboa wamom wasi nyina nema oye because one fun is a wobre and some po and obetu babia watimi adu as a player Sadio Mane Hakim Ziyech in central form and 18 come say 2025 Afcon nyadia sa ultimi ko bie na Morocco nka ujamua senka obeboa and o si o a reasonable me absence no a reasonable a logical ningina anisa for the past bad 2 seasons in me Hakim Ziyech me more good football bia enti semanya kwanya ankosi akan ama the Alas Alliance of Morocco na se issue bia anyhow and not training etimi ko to jam na training se de bia me kam se de ntia o se anopa bia utie hamra no nkrobo pamu and se ara me kasa nsem no bikabu no pa ba betu ebo ase betre nsem no ye ni amam no nyina manfo se o Victor James Osimhen kra e kofie ni adade obeka enra me catch us Victor James Osimhen he de oyeri nyina oboa onko be bia enra otrenie enti se o hwe party bia Victor James Osimhen ne marante no na serious honi adimola Lukman go fere indeed nom akonom na training the ekoso a wo serious se ujafo serious ne adade a e training ground sinti obe enjoy video nom and na ye hwe the quarter finals fixtures na boss player afia Afcon as a quarter finals na no dinio ningina ma an 7 January 2026 and a quarter finals no Ashas here Mali and Senegal and a bebom na fe yenya Cameroon and Morocco amudia bani game na etodwa Friday and here the indomitable Lions of Cameroon and the Alas Alliance of Morocco and a bebom na fe ne Saturday games no atime atwas Algeria and the Super Eagles of Nigeria and a bomb our Marrakesh Stadium Marrakesh now for Egypt and Ivory Coast. What a game it's going to be now among at the Abuani on the same day, 10th January 2026. So far, so good. Unim Sam, I have 4 goals, and Brahim Diaz Asha and early day, I have 109 goals, and at me appear after say here to the quarterfinals, 44 matches, now average of 2.48 goals per match. Brahim Diaz Asha 4 goals, now 3 goals for them. I Riyad Mahrez, Ahmad Diallo, Mohamed Salah, Ayub Ekabi, Sinayoko, Victor James Osimhen, and Demola Lukman. And I said 3 goals each. You don't some to a name and pay. Still with AFCON updates. Victor James Osimhen, a partner teammate Nina, Acha with Nano de Isiano.
The expectation is very high, not just within the camp, also from the Super Eagles fans all over the world. And I think in as much as the expectation is high, there is not a single pressure among my teammate, myself, and also the coach, because we know the kind of quality we possess. And this AFCON is an opportunity for us to try to right our wrongs, to try to make the Super Eagles fans all over the world believe that there is so much more that we can give. We're so sorry. We have to use the opportunity to say we're so sorry for not getting the World Cup ticket, and I know the disappointment in the faces of a lot of Nigerian fans. For us, life has happened, so we have to keep it moving. And this AFCON is an opportunity for us to do well and try to make sure that we win the tournament. Of course, it's not going to be easy. We have to fight for every game. We have to fight for every ball. We have to try to win every game and try to see if we can get to the final and as well win it.
I know I have Victor James Osimhen na Algeria for sir. Nigeria, you are next. Now, how many Nigeria fans? Now, and AFCON it is getting interesting. You in somewhere a course between the 2 fans.
Are you scared of Nigeria? Are you scared?
No, never. No.
I'm Nigeria. Come. Nigeria. You're scared.
Vive le Maroc. Vive le Congo.
Vive l'Algérie. Vive l'Algérie.
Vive le Congo. Vive le Congo. Vive le Congo.
Who's gonna win? Algeria, inshallah. Algeria. For all Algerians. Hey, we warn you. We're gonna win, inshallah. We have good, inshallah.
I tell you what, yeah, it was a tough game, yeah, tough game. We made it, alhamdulillah. Next will be Nigeria, and then Morocco. Easy, bro.
Talk to me about how you're feeling. How you feeling?
It was a good match. Algeria was so big. We'll meet in Coupe du Monde. Yes. World Cup. Okay. Yeah, it's nothing for us. Can is nothing for us. Yes. We think about World Cup.
Let's be honest, yeah? Algeria is the best team in the world at the moment.
Definitely,
yeah?
bro.
So, we're going to win it. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yes, brother.
You're not scared of any other team.
Okay, Senegal, Nigeria, they're right.
Brother,
okay?
we're looking forward to the first start, yeah?
Algeria, they play with heart, brother. Don't forget that. We're going to win it, inshallah. Mark my words. I might see you in the final, and mark my words, okay?
No problem. I'll see you there, brother. Robbie, I'm cooked.
Na osi inshallah enso team bia ewo AFCON Algeria fans no ensemo dia tudwa anopay yenko England na fe yenin komo ewo England anopay Manuel Akanji onim say emergency situation was City say ombe for defender eno no musa Pep Guardiola say does it mean say o kwakofo Manuel Akanji etna ba na osi no onye option say odene be film loan etimi aba unim say Inter Milan our obligation to buy the player 15 million euros say homu we season na say Scudetto rom Inter Milan etimi agia Oliver Glasner dia tudam say Mark Gehino say their football ayan untimi tranka say asemasi me player onko be bia say onanom amudi sikaba no fee say sikanom dia bado edise fata sanye tebia magehibeko general transfer window na ose Man City team nom amu top spirit compared to last season or compare last season emra omum edu bia no aduya o compared to afino spirit of the team also papa Pep Guardiola and in some way atuga the team spirit is high compared to last season.
Just to continue. continue. So I know how good we have been in these last 2 games. I know it, and just to continue, knowing that, of course, to sustain for every 3 days, a lot of games with a few players will be tough. But if the spirit is in the right spot, like we didn't have last season, we can have this season. We will be there. When you play bad, really, really bad, you say, the tactics will have.
Boss player Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong Gaspar the mate chem say Nottingham Forest onano naning je Edu Gaspar wan say okofo manager we ba no abeye polum palamsem asimasi ba no abeye matrama kwensem nano nuno espirito santo ba ye emfa ono kana jumanom ewo line no so ma akokam director Edu Gaspar entibe follow sa story nom de betum ba bia yemfa nkame wonim sa o watchem se Alexander Zinchenko nom amo struggle ni nyina nom e factors Edu Gaspar wan hwere onanom atime agana kwan Paul Mason se yemfa to dwa otnam Arsenal and Liverpool game no Arsenal ebe se Liverpool 3-0 with former Ekuta Arsenal and Bona Arsenal Ebon Senior Tibia Arsenal everything could him our Liverpool. So good news for Arsenal and sir Christian Mosquera a closer so about turning off about Jumam Amma Arsenal Bobo Kono only medical doctors in team Koba almost say I want dinner nyaba or bet Messiakai at the Amma Bobo Kono post goals or say Enzo Maresca and the right person to me akoti Manchester United mocha Manchester United now City official Enzo Maresca nneema no as Manchester City more than Manchester United and I smell postcodes area to jam and I'm pay na most of Manchester United or players spread the dressing room no boss there's so many happy about the sacking of Ruben Amorim players ni bi oha omunya happy about the sacking of Ruben Amorim and the reporter Eka Yensano pay Dan Fletcher I say okokote blessing if he say Alex Ferguson and some pom and a kwanya eba ono kwakote adwumano say obeye at Manchester United now still with United after Sir Alex Ferguson in the time man we are our United in 2013 oh just players amatimi asanya bi modern bono cost Robinson ko managers na ba no mo ko na ama spend £100 million on players on coaches amatimi adwo kwan and am staff Saudi I say it's amazing and nriaje say wanya kwanya way na abaya adwuma mprenpren ama United down Flector and ra abebo atia Burnley the press conference ni.
It's an amazing honor I think to be able to lead a Manchester United team. I don't even think it's in my wildest dreams that was something that could potentially happen. I think even thinking about playing for the club and stuff like that, but to lead out a team is an amazing honour and something I'm really proud to do, not in the circumstances I expected it to happen, so that obviously is something that it doesn't sit quite easy with me, but I've just to think of I've got a job to do and I've got to lead the team tomorrow and then think of the great honour and pride.
Luis Enrique, I refuse to say I'm extending a contract. I Paris Saint-Germain sika na PSG for them Luis Enrique nyasam ketwa eno me catchel na yesen links bi na England ho ni nyina kan bi eno pere ni nya na adwen so obetima sere contract amatim no Callum McPherson or say Cole Palmer ready against Fulham and yes Chelsea entry manager at the Atugam na Chelsea manager ne day and Liam Rosina I say decision na dine say Abeka say no to Chelsea a club atin kruwa udo Chelsea our history of winning into sa opportunity by no na it's difficult to say no.
But there are certain moments in your life that you have a decision to make that you cannot say no to. This for me is a club that I will love for the rest of my life, that I will want to do well for the rest of my life. But this opportunity for me is something that I cannot turn down at this moment in my life. For many reasons. One, it's an unbelievable opportunity, an unbelievable club who are Club World Cup champions with an incredible squad, an incredible fan base. Secondly, it means I can go home and see my kids, away from my children. I've missed them, and I wanted to make the sacrifice of not seeing them worth it. with the success that we have here. So there are many reasons. I don't think anyone can question how hard I've worked for the club, my integrity in the way that I've worked for this club. I don't think anyone can really question the decision I've made to move on with my career.
Liam Rosina, Ninsam, and no, Jumana de Autete, or ya analysis, no, we shall say Aquano, or Koto, said a Strasbourg for Chomwa, Omsi Jibbo Pia, Omanim Dadomona, Obey Jumani, we went to see, or Saturday, I'm at Chelsea. Now, I was Spain. Madrid arrived at Jeddah, and Simon Yanchem, Madrid arrived at Jeddah, the Spanish Super Cup, no, Abusiam. Until 2030, one more Spain Cromo and Tianwa Kai Ashes to the next Abako Kata, Kylian Mbappe, and Lamine Yamal, and Rio Ferdinand Ukraine, Nano Inter, Ebotia Barcelona, okay, game the what a game from Lamine Yamal and Prendier, and Kylian Mbappe, Madrid Enya 6.15 million euros simply for traveling to Saudi Arabia for the Super Copa. I know I few Elton and I no pay na Leo Messi or say Cristiano Ronaldo and making a better player. Hans Flick say young Camo Biante ni team ready for Athletic Club Bilbao na Demetim HM sa obe pussy Eric Garcia to play as a center back. Hans Flick or say he want to win titles for defense boss player. Fikayo tomorrow so is closer, so best contract. Ama AC Milan Federico Chiesa, and so I likely Sabaka Juma Juventus Milan Eweke say Rafael Leao so on best contract. In the boss player, he just so now I don't pay yet in Kofun close to 7 etime SC. All
right. Thank you so much. In the quick one, 10-6. Quick one now for you and Trasso. You be doing come about so long that hey baba ni sports lawyer ni agent. All right, now yeah, you are fine. Jupe, and that's an Jupe, and Jupe, but Jupe or Jupe. Correct. You didn't come out crabby now. Didn't ya? You be doing come away and say. There's a new stuff in town. Jupe. So look, what did you do that?
Mate, familiar. Yeah, sound familiar pa.
I know idea no.
Me share them.
Jupe ababu de zesi ebenyeska.
Nese tutua bi wo ho.
Tutua wo ho.
Yeah.
Na yene enkomo na ebedi no. Ane Deborah Edusa. Deborah ye business development manager. And business development manager on the
marketing.
Now developing business.
Business no.
Okay, so you come out with marketing plans, strategies, the STPs, the pastels. Oh, fine. If you are out of work every year,
yes.
If you are, every year,
yes.
Customer service and experience manager.
Yes, please.
Okay, not just the experience of the customers, no.
Yes.
One hour, yeah. Do you pay anything? Then events are offering a buy up and answer gun and Bearman now buy. Do you pay anything?
Okay, into you pay money transfer.
You
pay money transfer. Jimekobia say Owamanone, that is US, UK, or Canada. Which means send this every ho eba Ghana in Nigeria.
Obia Kofi.
Intendo na Jupe and your headquarters Wilmington, Delaware.
Hey, Canada no US.
No US.
Where
Wilmington.
Delaware. Okay, Delaware. Okay. I want to ask Sammy War. I'm said last month no buy Delaware. Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
And I might be Ghana.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So then I'm here specifically. No answer me with scan am their power.
Okay.
And I'm submitting the FPR come.
Oh, it's for now no dear. Oh, US, UK and Canada we send this guy a free ho eba Ghana.
Okay. Germany nyama enka.
For now no.
So you are dealing with US, UK
and
then Canada. UK. Okay. All right. So Deborah what is problem? And solve it because already she can free Canada and be order that. then the mamu ye different. More than to saying, there problem my baby solve ya my.
Okay. But I think you pay dear. We are transport where you are. Fast.
Okay.
The one problem I solve very fast. Very secure. Who send this car problem be any ho. And charges be so any ho. There's 0 charges.
Hey.
Yes. Who send this?
Send your mumba boka.
Oh.
Anna,
0 charges.
Okay.
0 charges.
Wow.
So.
And the more catches and neno.
Yeah.
Ubia the sika free. Baby a bar. On Vampa Jupezo.
Exactly.
Now better who said Jupe ni how is that?
Okay. Into Jupe no o call either App Store or Play Store.
Okay.
Ube o search Jupay Jupay. Ube hu Jupe with money transfer. Now I click on download no and no enter o credential, that's Udin or address, and then you are good to go or enter payment mode, and then that's all or transaction.
So that is the difference, and then a mom is different from others. Yes.
Okay, to Jupe there, one thing they say we have 24-hour customer service.
Okay.
24 hours time be our friend will respond to you. And now what friend now person will catch you. Bet me aka tree, person who fancy, bet me aka fancy. We crowd, bet me aka.
Okay.
Inti, that's one thing I stand out.
Of friend here.
Your customer service.
Okay. Inti more the contact and together than.
Okay, so the contact is actually 619-452. 1673.
And then 619.
Yes.
So the Abuja number I'm going.
Yes,
and Abuja for the some the casa and contact. We did repeat mom. 619
452. Yes. 1673. Yes.
Okay. To no answer my freeway, that's a customer service.
Yes.
Now after you more call money. Now move that dollar way. And until I World Cup, you might say. Okay, so what is it about the World Cup?
Okay, so with the World Cup, you say it's been a long time since that Ghana for you qualify for World Cup, and then we saw the need that because you cherish your customers, you perceive be include our customers as well into this year. You decided say from now till World Cup season, or your transaction of $100 or more, you stand a chance to win free World Cup tickets.
Let's just say the pro is that Ubi or Bibiano. The chance.
Yes.
Okay.
Obia all customers inti enonesano oye $100 or more. You stand a chance to win free World Cup tickets.
Okay.
Into the more oye transaction no increase or chances of winning World Cup tickets.
Okay.
No? And our tickets now for any Ghanaian match of your choice.
Okay.
Yes. Into once or send a transaction no, an email will be sent to you. You better send an email. Into you send an email na code
Okay.
So code no na ye promo draw na. At the end of every week near selected winners. So code no na there's a possibility or that you will be picked.
Okay.
You choose you.
Oh, that's fine. So that's a World Cup.
Yes.
Wow. So much how we can qualify to pick those World Cup tickets. Na promo no eyema womwa wonom ye adwuma dada na yenya ene yatemonka. We would want to work with you pay. So if I start working with you today, do I have a stand a chance of getting this? And I say
Devi. So promo there is for everybody.
Okay.
New users, old users. It's for everybody, so it's open to all. Yes.
Okay, so the World Cup promo is from now, today.
Yes, from today.
Till the World Cup period, which is around June. And now, was it $100? So, is it? So if I send like my mama 50, I mean, and 100 at a go.
A single transaction.
A single transaction of more than $100 or more.
Yes.
Oh, okay. But this ought to either Canada, US, or UK.
Yes.
And to me, because me will be this Kakomano America.
Okay.
nti mintimi mfa Jupe mfa nkoma no
for now
no nti and as I'm the comma will be no their brem celebrate I best standing for the World Cup nti ti am so that Jim 100 in the fabra fafa Jupe
yes until Ghana we make catch on now for now your family or abroche no more fast can for Jupe money transfers who knows onya tickets no bet me cry the amount na o ababehwe
wow nti I am pweze sami ko ni dino ba ha mfueze zeze mukwala mfege zeze mukwala wotie ene ayin qualify o your friend is saying SU because you need any of these three countries but obin be qualify so no aso friend won so qualify o Bernard Cantona
qualify
Okunkom qualify na squatting Okunkom ho why how Okunkom ay how
is it why how
w nyamia me more I so father so qualify some monye e dey client mama na mo ha adwene enti omo be send Jupe nkwan e bebo omo di o omo nyina no ye omo discover enkofo enti eze so omo njai di omo ye no no omo nko Jupe. All right. Yente message World Cup is there. Now the new deal is Jupe. Yes. Customer service number near 619-452-1673. Yes. Natchez and no charges. We are going to play this on YouTube and play again. Mostly a zero charges. Yes. Mama Mobia Mabuyo zero. So or picking 100 or sending 100 that's all. Oh wow. Mama messages. Mama
because money sending apps no rate na ya na ba Ghana no ye Ghana and ya na hia
so do charge
say send $100 no na say rate na be ba na bia mkrabe 12 we na Bank of Ghana rate e be 11.8 11.9
nti just Jupe de na ye
nti e ba 12 masum
okay
nti ya na rate no
so Deborah my finally then Mobeka to convince our people out there. Some Jupe is away now. Kabibiche.
Okay, until Jupe there you can meet a need, send via Jupe. Until we are encouraging everybody say use Jupe to send funds to Ghana. We are very secure, we are fast, and then we make things easy for everybody. Until we send this
okay, Jupe. Jupe. And the catch will be a wabuchi say. Pacho send him fafa Jupe. And Fanko fa bebia o de ba bebia menji. Fafa Jupe and never back see and never bantem. Na ama oswet me akore World Cup matches whilst there. Okay, via didn't you?
All right. Senior my colleague Kanye no. You be interested say mo be use Jupe money transfer. Mo ban so mo benya discount. Mo your transaction aside u be win free World Cup tickets no. Osanso nya discount our first transaction.
Wow.
Inti mo use Jupe money transfer and na more any issues and answer more questions concerning where there's always mo wait me following our social media platforms.
Okay.
Jupe official or Instagram and answer TikTok. So your WhatsApp channel, Jupe Money Transfer, and also visit your website. That is www.jupe.co to have all information concerning Jupe Money Transfer.
Okay, right. Yadamasi Deborah, any fear Jupe Money Transfer? I'm just watching here on TikTok. Okay, Jupe. Okay, me Kofoshe Montadi be Jupe. I'm sure you are not the one here. It's any other place, okay. Thank you very much for coming. Yadamasi, Fiana Deborah. We wish you all the best. Why? You can phone this Kabefa Jupe. Thank you. Omo send yabano.
Miso to problem ba.
Go for so man. Oh there be omo before.
Say Jupe
common sorry papa.
Jupe dey na America. Say you apps ni bi on be ka so your first time user. Into sika na just omo verifications be brave bi ho. Obi send him is ka be 1 week na medu. Na ni pa na fa flight through Ghana ade na o send
no mo ade no mo.
Okay. Sunday.
Matthias, Jupe dey na ntesa. And oye ya na ba. That's it. Thank you very much. Solo Njafe yenkwe.
Right. Yes. Pepsodent charcoal ne Pepsodent herbal toothpaste no any aprosia anope kan farmer se fa choose na nema enkoyi emfa ema Pepsodent charcoal no fluoride natural charcoal lemon mint and a zinc ewo munte boa ema yesen no fita ne nya ahoɔdene afei so o de Pepsodent herbal toothpaste choose ya green tea herbal extract enso ewo mu ntineboa ema ogam no enya ahoden papa na wi a ama cooling sensation ahon so wo ehia Pepsodent Ghana Dental Association age edi atum Pepsodent every smile matters Bosomtwe Rural Bank PLC savings account, current account, fixed deposit, Susu savings special account, Kiddy account of a joint account, baby, where you are, yeah, more loan services, Ninabi, yeah, more Susu loan, micro group loan, salary loan, agricultural loan, and a business and commercial loan. More Sika Semunko 2025 26, yes, we Sika Semno, a betum poa, a Bosomtwe Rural Bank PLC. Woman I do any chim our master head office our continents other branches at Tonso Agogo Jachi Coco Food Trader Hinamako Kobia Janase Ebuako Atonsu Bokra Puto Jamazin Fiakobi and Afe Abinchi Market Promo 050864 2705 050864 2705 Bosomchura Bank PLC expert in unit banking. Amen Scientific Hospital. The best alternative medical hospital in Africa. You specialize in stroke, you specialize in fertility, some chronic diseases. You are there at Transwa, Chepa, our brow, Quentin Kono, Oba Amen Scientific Hospital, Juma. The amount of machines, no, a flu, ya dear no be ye near the noon about quack, Obenya, a hotel. Furniture will come say, Achema, Techiman, quite as so far say equine so. A fe other branches, Ghana, do and what tree, Enchi, Boga, Wa, Bibiani, Accra, Takra de Tamalate, Bunkoko, Sunyani ho, say he de biso, and a fe ho, for Amy Scientific Hospital. It was 027700 1234 027700 1234. Kanjin and magic drinking water. And Sonia Drew, Jumadi Bedu and Pedian Merchants, one Dr. Drumpo, Nina se Kanjin in Sono, a alkaline water and pH, I was Reno, and a Yensu Papa, no alkaline water, Nija acidic water, no, and no acidic water, and your happy and a baby Pediano, Kanjin, alkaline water, no, or no more. A bowl liver, kidney, and wakuma, and wine, a boy acid, no, a free Pedian, maybe na the nutrients up. O blood cells in here and so Ediamo said a bear Nipediano Ebenya Ahwadene Lizzie Hotel Santase Pakiki Stadium and Afe Ashtown Suman Kwani Junction Ubenya and Sony be at all 0244 44 0241 sorry 0241 44 9191 0241 44 9191 0507 3794 74 Apomodea Bar Clinic and Yadianina na say and a last stop. Ode and Yadian bar, maybe I chow or be two amount, a glaucoma, eye pressure, cataract, syphilis, long and short sightedness, a pomade, herbal clinic, a young Juma Ediama, gonorrhea, candidiasis, waist pain, goiter, ulcer, Nina Facononia, and word Juma and Fama, a pomade, oh, Kumasi so for life. Soldier for crying so, any assemblies of God are so no, and a D and him share. For Dr. Sam, it was 0551 098961 0551 098961 Grow Fine Herbal Tonic. Ubedi di kama. Ubeda kama. Onsano na moja besani wom enye tititi. After menstrual disorder, absence of menstruation, excessive bleeding, and painful menstruation. Num Grow Fine Herbal Tonic vitamins ewo mo mani pediano enya hodi enui ebi o misi eba kolnakeba smarteba Fredimens Apidan Pure Leaf Chemical Herbal Shop bia no benya bi na watododo na pata digital bar clinic kuma se makom run about ho ena dodo no ewo 0244 596532 0244 596532 Grow Fine makes you grow fine. Eject SM Bitters CCAD away. Low sperm count away, premature ejaculation away. Area na increase libido apeja watinkem na no hokani etumi ahia kama. Wa bra onso o fire na na enije enso abafi. Edek SM Bitters no ebi o heba ne chemical shop bia. For Edu Herbal Clinic was 0243 989 368 and 0201 044 221 ABA Herbal Clinic. So far ono edie eno no na ene yebeti ABA hon komo but ene yade ene be ko honom na fe so hypertension, prostate, liver, any kidney ade ni nyina eko ABA eto ebe twabra kwaku anti no yene ni be dim komo ABA nkomo no dodo na enso ho boss ye di si ene my sister, my big sister Faustina Oche ene ye na woda. All right. You know, yeah, we say sister Faustina birthday. My sister na chiba 4 enemy. and then me free ba no sesema we shina aduane me ndi bi
free eh then ale mu nua no mo yesen ba ko timni achi ba for yi I don't know last na
yeah last me wo emiama 7 and me ma na 2 tie 9
nya yo papa ma na ma me
mama was 7 na me papa was 9
o papa ngwa
ai
aya de me bona baso bo papa bas okay na info no ba ansa na mo ba na ana say in between e bi be shemu
e bi shishem
ta
ai e bi shishem
na ba team legal wife ana okay
me papa say nka sata na nka
ka ba
ni to legal wife ke be si no enye easy
ta man for bi show mu di no mo nkasa okay all right no be so a symbol the symbol to send to our guys out there. All right, fancy serious. Chelsea are winning today. Greetings to Okumkom MCE. We the Benji fancy serious. Benji chairman as well here live from a dance. Ako carry. Chef man say, can we have their symbol? Okay, Kufia Jiman, black man, or say watching you from pig farm in Accra. Johnny Evans, look, according to Umfuege Zeze Mukwela, was a look. Okay, I guess we beg. Good morning, and okay, I'm watching you live. Jamima Williams and Jemima Williams. Say get United. Okay, no, that's not the way. Zach,
Mr. Cho,
young quiet. BBI okay.
Be fine.
10:25.
Yes, mencha leswa and then open chia leswa. Baby I will be in chia from.
And the continuous assessment and I say
oh, yes,
okay.
Leswa the chia.
Matia number 7.
Who's a kotoko match in there?
Okay. Okay. Got only kim pesa.
If cup.
Okay.
Then I mencha leswa and then open na BBI so. So what the politics chika kra? At Africa. Political, you know. Sir, what was so special about Sir Patrice Lumumba?
Patrice Lumumba.
Yes, of DR Congo. When he said now, what follow ne kakra because me greedy almost say I'm saying
so independent heads of states in Libya.
Yes, so
who fought for the struggle of Africa.
Yes, so also lead DR Congo from omo ejo mo from Belgium. And finally Belgium for now so na boy no mo assassinating that was in 1961.
Patrice Lumumba.
Yes, and see Afcon ya boy. And a brandy be say born the picture not so. Already from day one. Oba ne dia ne say ojina fa kon. Omo say Patrice Lumumba say or sign be no or ojina no pejana nsa na nsa ko so see. On the Oba from minute 1 to 90 minutes ojina ho.
Well, we na that way.
We ye be cast we ye nra.
Okay.
Ojina ho 90 minutes. Ono a te say he on can onye hwe 90 minutes ojina ho straight. Na abobo na wi say he's paying tribute to Patrice Lumumba for the good work that Oyema Omoyafe DR Congo.
So he was assassinated on the 17th of January 1961.
Okay.
Or Katanga, the state of Katanga.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Eti Enra Omo Algeria na bobo. And me read say he was of Okadio mo boma Algeria so nyam fa wodi ho. Like he helped Algeria to get their independence. Eti Enra match ni kwaso no 90 minutes ball about draw. Ya boy start time 118th minute. And as abo ko to atenem. Na you do born to atem brandy you know Jan wonne ko for me bra.
Just I go say no pay.
Oh, he's
okay.
Like Olo really say o jina wa ba po ball.
Ti apon.
Your boy, say I show you. Your boy. So, if you follow the AFCON, one of the most interesting stories that Akovara
and Okoto
in the supporters. So, the border tournament, I know Jafaneko for me.
But he was revived.
He was revived. And I saw him even picture with CAF president. I said, people are happy. Because I say, I say AFCON be also we need some unique, iconic. I say it is unique in the tournament, and this guy paying tribute to Patrice Lumumba, one of those unique,
Okay.
So this AFCON, the AFCON of no AFCON of no surprises.
Yeah.
The big guys have shown say
they are the big.
It is okay skill more near to kind of offer to general. The video will come just on 20 general. I see no general.
Ojina bibi so ana.
My table be na esi original.
Otimi say ya throughout the game.
He stood for more than 300 minutes. No original say ya am so too.
And go for a fit.
Yes.
We are a sign of fitness.
Yes, from day one. Omu game na say original ha me pon ball no. Onye omuvu. Say no be original ha me pon ball no.
Ana Ojere ni.
Ojere ni omu hwe mu ye na akwa amura. Ojere omanim. And orienti
over have we second love you be time ago ni say no. And all for that be a nice video.
Yeah, I have the video talk about all for
very nice video.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, go to toilet after no jafu. No, then the sunny perform. No, for I perform can no jafu equity and a panay. Just say, oh, yes, it was very interesting. So far, so two 8 teams now quarter final.
Yeah,
over FIFA ranking Africa. And the top the only team the top 9 the only team one qualify and quarter final Tunisia.
Na Ghana
Ghana we are not in the top 10
so
I think say 11 for 12 for Africa. But so far the top 9 of Africa in terms of rank FIFA ranking Tunisia it was 6. Among one team went to me and make it to quarter final. But the rest of the 8 now and our quarter final so far this tournament the only surprise because a surprise caller about Mozambique Gabon. And then the only surprise I won't say about tournament but virtually every big team be Oceano relatively might be our idea Oceano. And I think same to the quarterfinal pairings will give us one of the most interesting matches that we've seen. This may be the toughest AFCON or might be in the of AFCON. It has never happened at this stage. Say Mali, Senegal, Egypt, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Morocco, Algeria, Nigeria. Didn't see that. Say a quarter final. Now, top teams in Africa. No,
you been see that thing?
No, at this stage, you been see though. Most at this stage,
who used to there? Is it the FIFA ranking? Because teams no more quarter final in those days. They were all tough teams. Yes, I wouldn't get there. That I'm form now on the buy.
No, recently, no. Most at this stage, no.
Not surprises. And the moon.
What surprise? Comoros, no surprise, no, I'm quarter final. But I think, no money in the Musa. But this time, the best in Africa are lined up for the quarter final, and I think them to
from Ghana.
Gata is Uncle you. We talk about the half commander. It was all about Amad Diallo, and Ivory Coast are once again unleashing another young talent. If any Chris Inau Ulai, and no, she just number 19.
Very good player.
Just say he's the main guy in the midfield for Ivory Coast.
But Amad is a good player.
Amad is a good player. Somebody I can.
So when you wing back, and then change be a player. Amad no. Fletcher for no man, no man baby we any more winner. Also the Cote d'Ivoire as a number 10 sort of. What him say he is controlling the game. Very good game controller. Because bet my in the Bruno. Timon Rare no na monka once. That
is a story about a Fentina. So na Chaba fella be sending message. Omunya hu hwe Manchester United for na omo need see Rubina Mono. Omunya hu hwe.
Ale.
So all the discussion that is going on. I feel they say omo kofa Olugo na social na abro mo set caretaker coach. And then in
Olugo na social.
In 2026.
Olugo na social. Amorim wasn't better than him in terms of what they did at Manchester. And Timoni didn't Olugo na social.
When he was sacked, Tamane permanent no. If you compare Amorim when he was being sacked, and when Ole was being sacked, Amorim was better than Ole. What the latter days of Ole na the Pamono no. He was booed at Manchester United by United supporters when he was sacked. Amorim wasn't booed. Amorim wasn't sacked because of results. But Obi just say officer ne egonti. And Oda ko sack Amorim. Obi any problem. people supported someone like Fegi Muni, Chamafela Bumina supporter here, and I answer model. Today, you are crying, say the Evans money social Ebramo. You see, it tells you how confused these United guys are, the hierarchy in Pinfono. Say, and never be a football injury. Now, discussion say, you're afraid only go to social and any agent in Pinfo air discussion say, only should come to Manchester United as a caretaker coach. And what the plan now? So they want to avoid the backlash. The intention is that only the United legend and only the Garner for money scores money why will not talk about him. Among can watch him and call him baby, no baby. Then the United fan base suffer.
Okay.
It's a name so.
Okay.
If you look at I listened to Pep Guardiola when he talk about as a teams in any for coaches to change things around. So what he say the biggest idea about footballer we a big team and you say you mistake a ton pride to that thing that director of football no why now we are only appointing a coach big team and you say Saturday and BC what that a model for young like
teams and
small teams who have the me level about former and we Saturday no because all you said today if you were director of football be and it's cast then be under Pep Guardiola now come on today
that's all more director of football
no also system no but he's a manager on your coach who say omono what they do is that now the new model is that you are police and for your manager be you also your head coach
it's a modular clubs they use so.
Yes now
probably you see now a pedigree of the coach and they are now why how but for instance today say Pep Guardiola knew on say United FA coach City FA coach they will go for a coach they will not go for a manager again but he's saving the club's money to say na dey say Pep Guardiola here they go for game they go for semenyo sporting directors will not agree. The football directors, they will not agree. Spend 65 million in January for another attacker when we are spoiled for choices. Beat it in chain. Then you go and get another becoming defenders, may not prep for weeks. Obeka just say, "I will put him neka."
But honestly, manager fee say,
"Manager always can you."
Man, Shaswa, I'm in trouble. And when you say, "I don't know, sitting a Chelsea." Obia, the only reason why they lost was that South two guys on prior no Diaz and just go for Dio. Omo prior they lost confidence. And so I can say without them, you better me. And you will complain say I'm not doing well. And you know, if Vadio is going
balancing books,
if Vadio is going out for a long time, bring me gay. So omo you know. But in a system where you are head coach, they won't mind you. Look at Arsenal. At Tennessee, they are trying not to give him money. But on you will buy. On the first City and the second, he is buying. We know Emery wants to beef up. Teams are buying. But you see, who there? Uniska, who 8 key players who are out. But who they see there's no money to beef up the squad for you. That system them to say.
Probably one day we have to look
head
at
coach,
that.
head coach, you know. If you are not careful,
still opinions are divided, even in Europe. This argument going on. Say Sana Moye de Munya Dajima coaches in Kakra. What I say? Oh, you was a Koji League.
Yes.
Or make a mama long term, but supporters will judge you at the end of the season.
Yes.
You be who or park also. And you know, it said, but you need to balance the books. Just as
now look at the Premier League. You 3 managers. Funny tables for one that's all.
Because they are there because they are managers.
Because they are managing every aspect of chance for 1 year.
Okay.
And one first and second tier, that's all. And they are managers. And they are hearing them to very soon.
When your manager very. Okay. Then go ahead, Joe.
Baby, I'm sure Afcon be especially Cote d'Ivoire national team no the Lefan na me te Manchester board no ene management na the reason why omo espamo amorin free o anytime bia me bia zutu na Matthias the reason why omo pamo amorin ene free Manchester United ubetimi asite conflict of interest why obeka the obeka bia but so uku deeper you cannot take away how Amorim's no position players on the pitch because no so when any year team ni nya resource obia oye United fan bia wanya adaje ahwe Ivorian national team me pacho baby a Amad Diallo with the Ivorian national team any baby a Amad Diallo at Manchester United under Amorim then we effective hey who player say names do to makobo na win back adding more defensive duties to the game now obono Sadio me kind of Manchester for any binim and nyadwin say anytime I watch Amad I am my confused kakra say other than Manchester kofa Mbuemu bae at that position na Mbuemu bono me say kasa asem we bim obia no obetimi convince me say at that position he is better than Amad. The biggest asset of Mbuemu Zotu a picking loose balls now punish your opponent. But it's a team decided so best sit deep. Now a player or beko take ons. Team now was sit deep fans Manchester bomb match. Typical example. My man for Manchester United ne me pege ma Manchester boy team ne sit deep Manchester ne okay Nottingham Forest. Would have had that game no. When or shifting Mbuemu a pushy Amad started so take on the Nottingham Forest players no. And I go for Manchester a mon better can money 2-2 no. It's even when it comes to take ons, Amad is a better player than Mbuemu. It's the position of players on the pitch. That's what me my bad resource. So one for months is here. It's here can and away antenna say na way anya wan. But I mean Manchester penina me Amad World Cup of Nations and I'm in Amad. The time at Atlanta as a young boy, Manchester for spending over 40 million to get him. And yet that is an African player at that age. Big club to say Manchester United, Betty says Candiago. I just almost will be with then suddenly I changing the position so I went back. You know, so no coaches too. You really here, no, so your man now by Manchester United, the problem at home, and it be needed having a Cup of Nations. Cup of Nations here, you know. Osimhen in Nigeria say no say dey akwakoto e free enra chi besi enra de na ehuru pa na media mejitu say the attitude of Victor Osimhen against the teammate especially Ademola Lookman enye nipa bu omo asase su am so to otimi nya sika pa ba no bezo obi be hu kura so nya sika no de sika na wanya no kura sisi Bobu also benye sika no be say we are seeing nyina hu se wanya sika. That is a story between Ademola Lookman and then Victor Osimhen. Menya sure say Victor Osimhen a big player than Ademola Lookman. And then Osimhen na achieve Ademola Lookman na achieve here. What you have come best, what you have come best. Wabo Europe's second most important competition, which is Europa League. Edini Timaji, in the final, he scored 3 goals. On the star man of Atlanta team, no. Any other African player, Uncle Ba achieve our fit, no. So to Kobe finding means Bia and Kenny on a mania the Trinity Nechi, near Bumano, a Victor Osimhen. Yes, I agreed. Based on how was here, no. He's the star boy of the Nigerian national team. But so for Nigeria team now, even Victor Osimhen who goes watching no. About 95% of them, Ademola Lookman are providing assist mano. It is just one opportunity now to our farm mano bona say. Then you started behaving like a game as a Nigeria Babelusu. Yes, me Osimhen asem. And I feel say on the African continent he's the best center forward because of the attributes of as a footballer. But the behavior now done, any a good way of showing a good team spirit, and as a good team player. So for Nigeria team, Yamakase, Charlie decision to get a midfield of Oyeka Ndidi as the two defensive midfielders. Emma Nigeria a lot of options up front. It's why Nigeria front three are Akon, Osimhen, and then Ademola Lookman. Unless you will be Ebam as the fourth man to their midfield and at the same time third man to their midfield. It's in so when Nigeria team I SL a Cup of Nation the decision of the coach. So we see me when the team was not balanced, they were not getting results. But team near balance no, you cannot say a young one team ne drew her. And my cousin watching all those teams ne do quarter final no. To me, I'm a tear Nigeria looks stronger than any of them. And their game against Algeria on Saturday, a game of the tournament. Because there were a lot of history. History, a game we will be. As Saturday, we will talk about it. And reason why Nigeria no Algeria should be in Tokwa. I think, say after the see my realize it because I know say na accreditation crown or the one day more go back to Istanbul. On beso about tournament in the beam. You need set tournaments if you want to be regarded as one of the great players in Nigerian football history. You need set tournaments. But I say, as a striker, you have your personal ambition. They say so you're 2 goals away from equaling Rashid Yakini, our all-time top scorer of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Yakini shared 36 goals. Osimhen shared 34. We have goals. The moment of better Rashid Yakini, and by talent, see the Rashid Yakini jina. Near the Victor Osimhen Jinaha. Osimhen is a better player than Rashid Yakini. Aside goes Nekan, yes, personal ambition, but he needs to respect other players no more result, especially Ademola Lookman. On one end, but baby Osimhen Dubiano. I think Ademola Lookman is also there, and clearly watch a Cup of Nation. Cote d'Ivoire there, almost story no. A story interesting. This is a country. The last Cup of Nation before this Cup of Nation, they were on the verge of elimination. And almost like your coach. And the former player who was assistant to the coach, MS Faye. Someone standing in. And on Nam Kweman or Dom Kwaji Cup of Nation, who's ten win. One thing, these African countries, somebody decided say they are not going the Ghana way. Yeah, they are not say, change national team, they have property. But Blasters players no obi obaba Blasters bia no owiani antwa ne kan tokwasi omubo ombeye adwuma ne atu omka omumebo say bi omodo Ghana nko a omubo ne atu omka. This country so decide say si yakwo France yakwo any other country na at a point ebi a country na yakwo ho no omo hia wo national team and I impo mo hia they be our chances e wo foma they will come to you and convince you omo beba be convince you na Mr. Toma ba be fa and Cote d'Ivoire has done it ayi zero Joe girl Joe you obo mo right back no the same story bagana nko ade ene empe no ene enye sei if player ne beba na Mr. Toma obey improve the quality of the team. Forget about any wamebo way, any I want to have any way. No football and kasa no. Only reason why DR Congo is a Cup of Nation no mudru say. Only reason why World Cup no many opportunity to go and play at the last round of the qualifiers, playoff no. Check the number of players you call one more Belgium. And the DR Congo are finding a way to convince them on Boma DR Congo national team. At the end of the day, a resource now here. The Ghana he knew be odo Ghana. Me who Ghana near was so ya Benjuma why Jumani freezer was so in Janaka.
Oh, so do be.
Yeah, Janaka demonstration.
Say Onisika or the Benjuma.
Yes, it's in a Juma Pesca. And at the end of the day, they hear a resource. They hear a resource. Because sometimes they told I am not Eden say. Should we say Callum was not doing? Watch him carefully at Nottingham Forest. Say the former woman ya no become Black Stars team no one. Callum was not doing in the Black Stars team. any players you want to benchy. When they be improve the quality.
Let's get the argument right. Say ye bawo ho. Ebe ba upru. Bom na wa mfie. Wa mfie. May I support your point that look. Obi Oyegan and Nibia should be given the chance to play. Basi aba. Abeka to mon come mo. Minya han mebo mpemo. Na say I qualify for World Cup na all of a sudden. And no there was some wadjuna e ho no dey ha djuna.
Na omo kura na ye wo mo Ghana ha no.
Na bi dem fa wo no awo no ntonche.
Omo ye wo mo Ghana ha. So tu ye wo mo Ghana ha. Etimi do point me. Otimi ga se blast time kura me mo. Wabobi dawo, but etimi do point was me mo biem.
Matthias say, but I'm saying say ye bow ho like dem fa ne say the coach goes round. Sale brabe bo maye. Obu an reason ye nim tam ke ye nka because any reasons ba ka dem so masa. Me na me mesne na me qualify wi na so
na me say every single Ghanaian na all criticize saade na yekoso no. Say bi yeko ne ho and also one money one. If almost find themselves the same opportunity as those players in Yaya, no may. And go for to become the Omoye. Why? Go for criticize them. And I make us say, go now criticizing them. So we are the same position in the Benjamin. Go for criticize them. No, if you have come to you, no, I'm Pamoya. No, I supported that all. You know my position, but say. You will do say that corner on Kotanasi. And set me to and say you. Also now Kakungo for no. You all played in the qualifiers. Sure, meba. Wazembi. You want one number of qualifiers. Number of times and one Bisaka rejected to play. But it's your ball qualifiers. And you for near the no. By the other qualifiers. Why is that qualifiers number you? Are you played in the qualifiers? First time he was the Cup of Nations Meboa. I'm saying Kobo and Cote d'Ivoire. One Bisaka last time no. And other boy. But time I no more friends over was. Nanya World Cup. So there be Cup of Nations they say ha. All from Africa. See decide on my way. See decide on my way in it. Loto. Kayanya Kevin Prince Watson of 2010. Kayanya Kevin Prince Watson of 2010. The most important team is here. You better parody a strong side to the World Cup. But we should have principles. No, yes, you can have principles. At the end of the day, you should have principles. What do you need is resource. But near the behind it, sir. You need principles. Football, what there? That's how we may be setting some examples. Example, bay. Your Ghana phone could that be we are saying that let's come and have the integration. What dear, you show a Ghana. But see a frost a breakumasi any Beni moi. Oh, Miss Otu. But some reno. Ozo masamu ko mupaka enye we Mizotu I say me emotional. That is where I am saying mo bi atam but omo you see that we have me line no omo ya approach omo say mumra na yenko prenko omo ka chom place we won't come for this and that. Mama one example. Salisu. Oba blasters a boy and as a moye. Oh no dear no. No baby sir, a boy and as a boy. So based on the way. Based on the way he's the best, he's among some of the best players at blasters. Obadibo say if that is the argument, will be so on Trambruchi that's what boy. Oh, what so I'm saying that I want to draw this line say yes, every Ghanaian anywhere, that's my position. Qualified to play for the Black Stars. By year kosan ye ba wasue ye na ka che se me ma o sa na dey un deserve especially when your reasons were that me twan ma we mu afre answer no there obi ogina sa position bi asa World Cup no mo ye ba bi obi ogina sa position obi ogina sa position siasi ate ye man national assignment near for US visa to was on kontra obo do be choose oh dibo. You see, that's not the issue. It's part of it. On no one right to choose where he will. Yes. By Yensu Ghana for no. Yene Riano. The Oba Bebo ye tax in the Komano. So we also have the right to tell you, say. No, I know the way I Kenya, I best select place. But we have the right to tell you, say, and now time I hear our castle woman and go for a year, Jumano. No. Quintino, you too. Oh, dear, baby, I can't say about trouble. But you are a man. There's some establishing say. So be about qualifiers nibi.
No.
Maybe nya but.
Question here no.
I don't work up you.
Once and no. Answer no be no. We question
no. Qualifiers no. I won't work up you be an about qualifiers.
Exactly. It be great pre-practice here.
And no more qualifiers no. You will be an about work up you. It's the as some say I'm about qualifiers. It doesn't even hold.
No,
we are side you are simplify. It's just why I'm a buntu. Na say omo they are players your players we've now discovered them. You be happy kwa ye hu no. Almost asem ni ho. But me point me gina so ne say if you were available nearby say be boy ni enche Sudan. Be boy ni na so umma near qualify we are. Send the audio on count. But obi o wa ya na chance bi ada o. Ono de o kono wa.
You can see a train program. But me at the end of
opinions.
At the end of
opinions. Me I support that.
At the end of the
day,
and Adimola Lukuma ya huni. I would join Nigeria. Who the number of times he rejected the Nigerian.
But at a point, you know. Or see Nigeria, we don't know why he was rejecting Nigeria. Yes. So you will be able to say at the stage of my career. I want to focus and concentrate. So be only reason.
It's your my come as
me position.
It's not say after reason. Yeah. My come as me. The column was not there. The edinketia my come as no. Nobody has been able to bring their reasons why from.
Oh, it was what baby. One I know card. Come see. It depends on what you told us when we came to you. If you buy,
yesterday.
That is not my.
That is what they are saying.
That's
more English than Ghanaian. I think Nketiana can.
One of them. But I say I debate also. But that's what my point is saying. Ghana ni bia qualifies for World Cup. But ye bawo ho. Na say o kan. Say o kan say muru train. Some van was some obi ti we ga mo kra mo de bra be friend that say if the seasons were good
obo Samanyo Premier League man.
Oh, sia.
Baby, Bob no boy.
Seminar ya kan.
Samanyo Bob last time. Every also boy obo dey boy.
You know see na.
I watch him no.
Oh
say no.
Me nka so ni Bob, as if he's a Australian player. He don't know Australian player.
Why?
He don't know black seven.
Ghana was Australian player Ghana.
You continue you don't know
Premier League games ever so and quite interesting games. Bournemouth ne Tottenham Hotspur. Quite surprised Antonio Oreola Mr. to the last 11 games with Bournemouth on Winnie.
But you watch the games as the football hard, you know.
Last 11 games.
Most of it has been close.
Yeah. Thomas Frank on the other side. So to Tottenham last 11 games also winning 2. But surprisingly, Tottenham Hotspur, when it comes to away points in the league, who draw the away table of the Premier League, when that second. Right. Tottenham Hotspur.
Away.
Yes, away. When that second. But in their last 11 games, we winning just 2. So the question is, are there the team you call away or are there? But who manage your magic? Something Thomas Frank needs to work on it. 2 struggling coaches. It is the 2 game, you know. It looks like 2-2 based on Tottenham how good Omoye ever away. Crystal Palace ever against Aston Villa. I see here Crystal Palace. It is in their last 10 home games. We need just 2. So they are struggling. Now Aston Villa caught 11 games unbeaten in all competition, and Arsenal stop here. But more returning to winning ways when almost Nottingham Forest 3-1. At any point, this Aston Villa team, the 2, is scary. When they are not playing against the top teams, you can say, Omo against Arsenal or Emirates. Omo against City, Etihad. Omo against Liverpool, Anfield. Aside these 3 venues, any other venue be a better should be a. And then the man what you said, they will give a against Crystal Palace based on how Crystal Palace are struggle home. No, remember Aston Villa 2, Crystal Palace 1. Everton Wolves your first win of the season against West Ham. Everton so results no acquire on and off kakra. In some games, like a cider, At a point, you might even think Ombe challenge for the top 8 of the Premier League. In another game, Omu look like a side of Moko relegation. Wolves, Omonye bad. Mekamo first league game against City, I'm say. Very good team. But sometimes, a do stage be to club to me situation be more. Now you want to man na anything. But how my last 2 games from my bar, who's a confidence neighbor. It's a match game of near Batin Subabono. The 2-1. Yeah, 1-1. Over that game.
Very nice.
Fulham are unbeaten in their last 4 games. In their last 5 games. Chelsea are winning less.
Everton, you know, bad to normal Edney Matimbi.
Portuguese striker no.
I think they are sending January. Inaba, India, you know. Oh.
India, so Senegal.
Oh, okay.
Senegal. Chelsea are winning less in their last 4 league games. Okay. Fulham are unbeaten in their last 5 league games in the Premier League. So the game is interesting, very very interesting. Fulham 1, Chelsea 1. Over that game. City and Brighton. 2026, City are yet to win a Premier League game. 2 games are in 2026 in Yams to Omabo draw.
I'm not unable.
Omabo against Brighton. City with defensive problem. Especially when City anybody or normally Ruben Diasa. Almost like leadership. Because these are Kusanov is good. But these 2 players, the 2, comes with leadership qualities. How they even organize their defense. When and even in difficult games, what are wrestling difficult games at City Bound. Once we move Vardio the 2 as an additional attacker. It is the kind of options for the Manchester City this season. No, Guardiola need a replacement for him. Ruben Diaz there, he's the leader of the team. Missing these 2 players is a problem. But I see City winning 3-1 against Brighton. It was our game. Yes. Anything I'm money.
6 weeks behind.
Money abrigate so some person go for Gibano. Leeds Aircore St James against Newcastle. Newcastle winning their last 3 home games. Leeds in their last 7 games Obian Shawomo. It's a game near tricky. But Newcastle side so on their day it's difficult to beat them. But on their day that is anytime be able to watch Omubiano. That is the question I ubusa. But I think Leeds 7 games no makona mun lose bino. Ebeba na wie ene against club FNC Newcastle. Until hopefully Newcastle will win the 3-1 against Leeds United. Ewo ene game ni mo. Burnley against Manchester United. 11 games Mizoto Burnley winning just 1. 11 games Burnley winning just 1. Manchester United finally will move to back 4. No more Amorim 3 back.
But Bruno is back, Mason Mount is back.
Say Bruno will move to his favorite position. As an attacking midfielder.
Number 10.
Attacking midfielder.
Chennai number 8 and 10.
Oh, say it depends on how you position them on the field.
Is it number 10 you know buy and I could say?
Why?
So okay, so to number 10 you know.
Oh, say
directors here you want more money. You say I got to number 10 you know eja hoko. Say you know why the football directors should be allowed to work. Ojame pe number 10 you know no akofa aba no eja hoko.
Say that Nazaki to Barcelona a big club.
Yeah.
Real Madrid is the biggest football club in the world. Bayern Munich is a bigger football club.
The beer confess him. The beer similar Bayern is bigger than wine. Bayern is a bigger football club than wine.
Oh, say by
than wine.
Oh, so rank
you are. No confess him, bigger than wine.
So our rank here now. Body. Don't ever tell Eddie. Oh. Big on yeah. You want to say okay, so much champions in but that alone.
And you know Kwani they can be.
They didn't America.
Buy can be bigger one. America. Omunya pe.
You na bobra boy ya.
Almost the same grade.
Omunya dey.
The same grade.
Omunya the same grade. I'm here know the same. More international trophy.
And yet today, even United this mess, they are still the most vulnerable team.
There be Zakito.
And it's now how big they are.
That shows you Manchester valuable you. Because the move is Amorim. Manchester the most valuable football club. Omusaki Amorim. I don't know Masakino. It's because you're not getting results.
No,
football, the ultimate is
these guys, our leaders were in talks with them and they refuse. But we qualify and they want to come to the World Cup. This is the problem. I'm Bonseji, Percy, Ghana, Abaku, Jibo. We are against the inclusion of these players because of the timing. The DR Congo players and Brahim Diaz knew you need to play the qualifiers before you can qualify for the World Cup. Hence, they came to play the qualifiers. Why didn't Hudson Odoi and Nketia come to play in the qualifiers? And Bonseji said, thumbs up. Okay, so Percy Ghana Berg say, would these players have opted to play for Ghana had we not qualified for the World Cup? No. Question. Emmanuel Nobu Nana Jemfi say, Jibo is right, same as Mr. Otuo-Acheampong. Kwabena for he said, this guy wants me to stop to the why? What is it, Kwabena? Tell us. I support you. We should only call the players who have never been approached. Never been approached. Okay, so please, I want to ask you what happened to Jan. Jan Benya. Jan Bila no Italy nana. No, why?
Division 2 or Iteki.
I'm surprised at Striker's point. You later talk about principle. Don't push an agenda which doesn't have principles. Okay. Dennis Kwame Jampa say no contribution, no pay. Fenten say Kofi Fenten say company takes some decision just like Jason was also taking some decision but not all decisions. He was just a director of football of Southampton, not CEO. Okay, Jason, what was as a wino? I'm only in Nemesis, no. Okay. Oh, no, I know a coach. Jason, what was that? The best time for Hudson Odoi and Nketia to have opted for Ghana is when we failed to qualify for the AFCON and the team was at its low. Okay, please, let's change the lesson because my brother Jibo will never understand. I'm going to say, Kwabena Fori say, Jibo, stop what you are talking about. Okay, Mr. Boache said, so many good wives. Okay, was there so many good wives today in Ghana where when their husbands approached them barefooted, they rejected them. But later went with the car and they accepted the car and they are doing well in the marriages. Everyone, what you can use to convince people. So this is Kakopo, and yeah, another one I mistake. The problem is the timing. What didn't these players do when we were playing the qualifier?
Bologna, Atlanta, go both teams. Bologna, Napoli, Hellas, Verona. Napoli win over 2.5.
Okay.
Lazio, Fiorentina, double chance for Lazio. Parma, Inter Milan, win Inter Milan. Torino and Udinese over 1.5. It was that game.
And I said they are doing well.
Yeah, they're on top of the league. They're on top of the league. And Super Cup, so say Barcelona and Athletic
Bilbao.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barcelona, a typical example too. Asama Nazaki to Peso Kano. Every single football club in this world should have a structure. How you want to run your football club, even how you want to play. Now the home coach, but now go for Morina. O say Yenya club name Morin. Now the Pep Guardiola.
I think that Obi my example be. I think was it Dave. No catch as look. Sometimes too, the sporting directors have a good relationship with the coaches. And so say we are working together. Your one aim boy. But the more about Kobe started suspecting back when the own person made you my me here play on farm, me back was all book out. And he gives some examples. That Chiski better cans on the Pep. And Luis Campo and then PSG I could just say Luis Enrique. Some of them are having good relationship. But say I'm fast. So it's not the structure in itself which is wrong. But also Munya a certain understanding and it helps.
Amorin. Amorin wanted Watkins because maybe I know if he needed an experienced proven Premier League player to hit the ground running.
Time and not pay Watkins.
Someone was number 9.
And
so he has a own Sescono from Leipzig. Even Austria team now Salzburg. No about Leipzig. He prefers Sesco. Say he's a young guy that he thinks he will develop better.
Go give players a kid to
Baby Courtois.
Baby Courtois is in a coach's on penal.
We cannot officially up Emiliano Martinez because he's a proven. Maybe I do not pay instant fencing.
But the coach in the man can go. Why? Coach in the other. They say a Watkins was a boy in India. Go for player club and one for now. Could you know? Bravo, good. Aquaba, the senior Aquaba. BBI okay, dear. Okay. Everything come on. Yeah. Everything come on. Back here, Jenny, come on. ABA.
Every year about clinic, science and KBM 2026. 2025, I dance here by Nanya Sem Ketwa, yet twice a few way. Now, my catchers, ABA about clinic, Kunyati and Capeni, Yadia Hua Semina, Babeka. Now, Yendi and Yadin Dubnani Amba, I have binding Yaya Onimian, Yayam, net said to some. Ya the mother quack of our Gian in the D, Ukuku, rice water, Tom Brown, Quino, and our day fry at the Hotone Baba. And I saw your person in St. Bienimu, Yana swear ye, and Yadia Bayo said you be a Yana swear ye more, she will be a Yama herself for so when in a so. Nemono, Yama the other quack of our Gian in the D, a Becomo Genima, Quayemo Juma, a Beppe Pamo Genimu, a baby and Tinimu, a copy patrinim, ne papain in a chi, Nadia Hotono Abba, and to Micanabra. BPM ABA Herbal Clinic na yentu wani yade ase emfemfiri ho no mokra emfama kwada so adwena se market na cheaper na ebutu kwada so adwena se market na cheaper na ebutu domahinko ye ben apia kubi coastal no Tuesday market ho no ma obehu yen ewo ho ukwada na yawade bia ya half go so Genesis FM premises so efia da bia ye babia ni Adeshia FM premises so G numbers na free 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and that's 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 and that's 050 281 2161 050 281 2161 now the ABA Herbal Clinic atwetwe nkomom mesero afi we wodi na glaucoma yade de bia mekacho se glaucoma yade se dia ni sune ne bantie no se wa mo wadwene ankoso ntem onyo bia ye regular check up yade we betimi ade 119 fie bebre wadwene beba so na edumani no na afei ohonom na opre ayaresa ne mum na akachi e de amawo enti inneya no tutumika na bra bepie mu e wo ABA Herbal Clinic obi a sha se complain se nini prunsu e mana nini na yekoko otime posa nini na mesara so unya experience sa na ma we bipe mesi ani ndi ekoso bi ekoso wetre ne mu yemfa ne se mesefa ne se yintini eno na meka obeti ase na e nerve ye friend optic nerve enti da tre ne mu pressure nya begina so pena akofa glaucoma yade de aba nti sa pressure na ebegina so no bisa se ba ne sanpo na pressure ne ba wusie na me ne so mfutro pose ne no ye wei sa ne ma ni nyina anya ade a ni ne pe nti ba ne sa na pressure ne boabo no nkaka nti wadwene beba so na fe ye dumani no ebi ye Herbal Clinic ko de ba enka na ne aka to amanfo etrim se glaucoma ano ni eduro esan se de ani suni ne ban etie nti nanso wonom be PM ABA Herbal Clinic ne say glaucoma ano we dro me kanfo ye na so ye ne de ama tutumika na bra be PM ne hia software branch ye software 3 days ne ye ntu wani yade na se emfemfiri wonom na enko mesera wo sa ode ne ye cataract yade ete na me kan wasema ete ehyaase free tire me bo ete no bi se makoye me de surgery me yi ni premium san na emom no dasoa san eba sei netie e wotire ni mu enti de we ni ne so ne ye koyiye de wotire ni ne de ye nkan ye enti obi ti me kwaya sabe ya na ya ka chen se tewo we ni ne so na emom age ye twen mani pie ansa na ye de ye nsaka asan se wotire ni mu enti ne ye wo inside and outside cataract enti obi wo onom de ye na eda na ni so obi wo onom so ye pie we ni lens na chi se non enye kese a surgery kwa ye enti men ye age ya twen mani nyini mana kese ansa na ye de ye nsaka enti se ye yi de we ni so wi ade wotire ni ne wagya no wama na kwan se ompie enti afọ obu so bi se mehwa de ase de ebo asi no beebi aye fitaa de amame tutumika bra be pie mo ABA Herbal Clinic na ye ntu we ni yade na semfemfiri ho kwada so adwena se market na chipa ni ebutu kwada so adwena se market na chipa ni ebutu domahin ko ye ben apia kubi coastal no Tuesday market beebi e Benazai Preparatory School no ho no man ye wo kwada ni ya wade bia ya hafo go so enti nego so fo no se mu tie mi anasa mu hwe mi amsra mo Genesis of Promises ho no ma ho na ye wo ana efie de bia ye bebi ani adehye FM Promises ho Genamba se na frɛ 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and that's 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 and that's 050 281 2161 050 281 2161 Mr. Odi no you be a fan of far-sightedness and afi short-sightedness obi won man de ne myopia and as hyperopia obi won man de we kira ohu obi won so ade ben na ohu enti ni titru ni school nkola de bia ofo me ka chem se mumma mani nkom mma ne ho because akola bi obe start ya complain se me ben board na mi hu obi won so beka se me we kira mi hu age ma ben ano na sha ase nkete enti obi nso a hye glasses afiti ni nkola abere mu san e de enyini mesero tutumika bra be pie mo ABA Herbal Clinic na yentu ase enso enfama sanso ana yade amba be bodin yi eba eyade eyeden ya weni yade enti obi de ye diabetes obi de ye hypertension obi de ye high cholesterol obi de ye stroke yade 9 way eyeden ya obi aweni yade se de ni suni ne ban tie ne se eba moje ni mu a ekoka eni no se nya ka eni ne pe kopam tam ye be kan diabetes no kopam tam ye be kan eye high ye be ye cholesterol ni ho adwuma kopam tam hypertension ye be ye ho adwuma no enye ade eni yade ne be ko tutumika na bra be pie mu ewo ABA Herbal Clinic na yentu weni yade na se emfemfiri wono mo besero to asinti na hyase se twetwenwa tutumika na bra be pie mu ABA Herbal Clinic no me kana me nya mema ne ma no manpower na ye adwuma ye ma de ade kwakofra kubensu e na anomo ade ahoto no bebrɛ wo de ne erectile dysfunction ya da okoyuto sanso e na de ne premature ejaculation wo de boss wa na wuje mu bra be pie mu ABA Herbal Clinic ye betu ase de ama number is in a free 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and that's 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 so to me can bra be PMO ABA Herbal Clinic na yentu yade na se de yentime nsa ne ye be kan kyerɛw de ye betumi nso no ye be kan kyerɛw se ye betumi aye emfa nhyɛ otirim se de ne honhom yade ya to de ama na ntena mfa nsa nhyɛ odemi fam tutumika wote fa kwa na wote wade so ABA Herbal Clinic ye bibia ye natural pure herbs ne ye de ye adwuma nnuane ahaban tete atempɔn ɛno ana sɔfo atasen akɔfa ba ye de sa manfo yade o na so ye tutumika na bra ne yentu yade na se from ABA Herbal ne ajo so se nyame nsa wo mu
Bravo
baba
o se yare na ye o se de ne be ni so no
cataract
o se bibi as abosia go ani so na
symptoms of glaucoma
symptoms of glaucoma to da nyane na obi busa say odanya ne na asa abobi wani so a
o start experiences
sa also ye den
pressure be ne nso nti bra ye bi herbal clinic
sa
pepe
pressure be wani so
me pa chan
okay and I say wo eye yare bi so wani eye den
your eye pressure wo ho
no your eye den
your diabetic retinopathy
na me pe no na say diabetes mi be yi no
me pa chan diabetes no ba ko fe ni yade de abro acero
diabetic
retinopathy me pa chan
okay na say any yare diabetes na dia ba
diabetes na ko fa ba acero retina no
retina ne de hin
wo eni ne mu nti ya ne adwen ne communicate nti say wo hwe me no retina ne adwen ne di nkomo se ma eni ne kwan na onhwe nipa wi e na ama ne kwan
wo
dabi
nti na obi wo hwe ade aso kwa akire no retina na ye lazy
nti
Matias ba go that what's the number na say bi na OTV no
0541
56
51
99
and that's 0531
780 651 okay no one just space swear
I'm pacho momba
let us say obe mo yi
you
this is am which mom in space
me pacho
okay yeah that's it thank you very much okay bra kwa captain Bibia you find there.
Adumo.
Fine
pa.
Okay.
Oba kai last week na mi wudi nkomo bi. Tama Asante Kotoko ne ablo issue bae. Na oboka Asante Kotoko management no ebuafu ana say how mo say omunya ablo management no. Na the management is refusing to come for discussion on abro's future. It's not as like no they were not happy, and I make catch up say I don't see why I say Kotoko management are happy. Confused. Not say how almost say a blow fan manager no Emma. One, minim the dealings with Asante Kotoko a blow management no, and I minim how omaya omuntimi nyawo. Anyhow, Abro is also reporting on the side of the story to the management. But whatever being the case, there's a contract existing between the two parties, Abro and Asante Kotoko. And there are clauses in the contract. So if Asante Kotoko want to take any decision, they should go by the contract of the player no assign. Now, Omo activated that clause no. And I want to believe that if they activate that clause, then they will get the result that they wanted to. Now said they want. So I'm not surprised, say Mr. Unilaterally, Asante Kotoko taking that decision. Say Oma terminate a block contract. Say here can say a block is no more Asante Kotoko player. Now, what if on a block side no? The management no is also talking. Saying all manner of things, say Kotoko terminate the contract without say the evidence of a name a report to say SC and terminated contract no Abba. So to my head deep into this issue, my go to Kotoko side, order to find out what exactly happened. Kotoko a tight lip when it comes to a near party they are saying they want to protect the player's career. Almost the NSA, almost free say. The boy in a near a course no it deserve that a merit the decision taken, and for that matter it was enshrined in the contract between the two parties no so contrary to the Nema lay down Nema has all we are they can trigger that my only difficulty is what that seems to say who decided say or trigger that termination clause no. According to Kotoko, nothing was paid to the player as compensation. As the player is threatening to go to casino, that's where me the original say. Because I'm free say, I will not try decision. I will Kotoko no decide.
Why shouldn't they go to the JFA?
No, they go to the FA. According to Abro Uncle for no try to say FA no result of
not more preempt the decision.
Well, maybe yes, I will be calling from tomorrow. They be an who be paying to show off the system now. System in here.
Because a copy of your contract is at the GFA.
Of course.
And you know what I say? Let them remember cite relevant clauses within the contract. Yes. So if there's we have got first cry you write to Kotoko. Well, usually Nema we now, so what's a come before a final letter is issued.
That is where
usually no.
Kodokono complain say abrono sign no omun corporate no. To the
okay.
Last week not this now you discussing this catch say then say if they are not cooperating they are Kotoko trigger what is in the contract because that's what Kotoko wanted to do. Because after that time the player know the Kotoko or the hotel rentable players I say whom are rented their man. If I want to replace him with another player plan buy so hoko. The player are bad not in the club no still that's training with the team. Especially the younger ones. So if you want to abrogate the contract and let him go there, that's if it is ensuring the contract and what they are, you may not need the presence of the manager. No? Especially where is it that old official? So I try all avenues to get the manager and he's not coming, and the player is also not cooperating. So what do you do? Then you go by the contract. That's why the contract is important. But I make I say me my difficulty maybe I want to say in
now those who are reporting. Some person mo ko hen na no o mabusa manager and the entire Kotoko invite na wama
because according to Asante Kotoko the amena kasa from Asante Kotoko say one manager need delete 24 hours
but also
but the manager was not
available now no one discuss on phone
and a lot of things has been discussed. They've discussed with the manager
but no one so
what I say but the manager seems to take the boy in the end.
I say no the boy no defender
yes.
And then
they will do something. So I want to believe that yes,
not just a Kotoko manager one termination so and that he calls it unilateral.
I think that's
mutual.
Yes, okay. You know.
Okay.
So and now I also more testing from the FA.
Okay.
So if they go to the FA, not I'm far. Cast. And then because every accident, you know, but they don't change the FA results or more because that is where my difficulties lie. Say if a player AJBB contrary to the rules lay down rules not yet terminated contract and because your man share that is me difficult I know I cannot go into that. It's the relevant avenues of they should go there and let's see what happens from there. But at the end of the day
the same way who be though Besha say kakra fe boko tokoka
me I was asking
asking lawyer Safu Duku say football nsem no
yeah
edu baby ana player rights no ya ekase o
that's where FIFA
ntino ntanza na ade abono when you have to provide a report of the committee that sat on the case what the boy said during the hearing whether he accepted it. You took recordings of the Obia Kayana and Rasam Nehajunu. Because what I'm reading, I supposed to have come from the manager, no? Or Kasam for crowd.
Yeah, the also relevant document as we provide there. Any I'm talking about fact I saw on the outer. But yet this is a player, you need to protect the player's career. So they are also saying that the unconfirmed Eddie Bano. So at too much. Because they want to protect the player. Player after Kotoko about the team. But they spell out a name a CR.
This is one thing, one write-up I've seen is supposed to have come from the manager. Zach will say, hello my dear, he mentions the name of the person he was talking to. Yes, indeed. The people of Kotoko made this unilateral decision. Leveling accusations against our player Joseph Ablo without concrete proof. Which I have been requesting for several days. An initial complaint has been sent to the Ghana Football Association to assert our rights. If this is unsuccessful, we will escalate the matter to the Court of Arbitration for Sports Cars. We do not intend to tolerate this. To clarify, we have not received any official document addressed to the agency indicating the termination. Only the productive exchanges we had on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Until I said they should be ready for this.
That is why we make my careful as to say as go to Kutues come and go to Kutues can because
secretary the baby ma papa ba negotiating table na and a cobas now it has become clear that we cannot continue to do
it. Take decision to terminate the contract.
But the boy was giving hearing.
The boy was giving hearing to Kotokono.
Relative to where you were,
yes. To all these things because but contract in the another ho sikana wo no de another ho ana what decide say ade a wa ye ntimi ma wo nto aso so me nto aso nko a matwam so watwam no ese plan okosa aso yatwam ntino so okosa na say
there be also tiase say my boni in a language that he understands and pamigitum on say akwa no krata na ocho no
e do gitum gwa so aye boni a
meba
e so okokra wonya hwe
there be meba meditum say my boni e se me krata no mu say se me boni na meditum a me kwa aye ma me hwe say contract asem ne yeken there is clauses in every contract
yeah
and you know o we ni pay o no can say no kwenya me ni minya proof of what my client is being accused of.
Okay.
The most why you say, and my request is come on, me evidence. My me mum va in treme. And I say more the assembly near tono so. On the I
want to believe that
the young creating.
Costanzo will put
there, then they got to communication man was I a lawyer. I do if you are. Okay.
Now I was and as I'm looking to connect visa no that reverend Besanchas here. I don't know how strong the visa is lately. I think someone pick it up in the third division league, you know. But them so too rivalry also always rivalry. Local rivalry there. It was there. So I want to see the as I look at the Kosovo, who want to go to the stadium must go there and watch the FA Cup match at the Babaya Sports Stadium. Because to Ghazali Patel, I would like Ghazali Eswa Patel. Because House of Folk as a club are joining hands with their coach. I would like Ghazali, help you with the Ghanaians, help you with Mediama, help you with the soccer fans. And Nema is see, I know some movie footages and videos. Oh, Nema is see. But although truth be told, and some cost our various venues are, yeah, not because of the football rules and the so who coach us step beyond Ubandria. Your fan say, "Wabum Raso," which I agree with. Obi accused Ghazali Bia said he's the coach. Onye ball retriever. I know that ball Ediba. And you know, Saturday no ball wants them conchenya. And you coach accept on Akokofaba. But Saturday way, and you nene koso say your venues. Na aka few minutes Otuo-Acheampong. Na ball retrievers. Na how much balls no. Almost sabos ye.
Yeah, from saying.
Also from ball retrievers.
Oh, sir.
What language you use?
Ball retriever.
Retriever. But
so retrieval ball, no?
Retrieval ball, yes. So it's so almost
science now to call arts, no? Yeah, me too.
Almost every venue in Ghana here.
I brought in your.
Me who what you know?
Oh, so the alcohol. People who were Premier League yard. And go on in any. What will you be there? As I know, be angle. And a meninco. Now, I said the team. Yes, according to source, players from the park was a crowd. One more you when you are my board. Now me, I mean to
roughly the 5 minutes at Tosso. Ball con change. Medium player now, Abino. Fatal, right?
Men you so where to be a bit to me more in trouble. We are
Abino, Macaboni.
Abino,
description of
Abino, Ogas will be Abino. To say Obi catch Obi say oh yeah black the almost call racism one on your boni di
sorry player sorry and the player no a typical of players are all try to be with time but the buy and with two and we any Ghazali as the coach who say on percent almost pressing for some kotika Eddie or Rashi Akwakofa ball then the ball you know at that time I think about Ebano up free. So in a haste to do that no, and then Sakobo and my player no, boy no, ever too blue no.
See, I was all kind of one side.
In a haste. So I didn't see them here with you.
Wabono.
And they see a video no, cameraman no, a professional work which I supported. Say that scene no, or if you normally see a European football, that's how they do.
One said that's all one.
Oh. And yesterday, said an answer, but I will form no.
In a haste.
Emma Otuo Insta. What I say, and a ball Acordano. Then Acordano also a responding. And now make us say, Obia, you should have
self defense.
Or you may be able to Gazalia. We are right. Because I know Jumani, he's a coach.
Okay.
But with Otuo, you know. And I say, I might have you cost Sabian.
I can't ball.
Sir, I boy do akot na say o do akot o de club. Boba for ba na mo ball.
I can't ball.
Boba ube ya oyi.
I can't ball. Boy where the chiache.
But the chiache.
Ebasa you chase the ball.
Baba na
obi aye bi Edi Ghazali o ayi basake no. Na omom je ball ni bi o.
O ko kick ball bro. O ko kick ball for second ball. O sanete. What kick ball.
Okay, obi on obey nani.
You want okay.
About bo free order.
No.
Any dey any breba.
No dey breba ya. Akoyi but then so the house of folk in Ghazali aye no. One ebetuma mitigate the punishment.
That's all man take Ghazali aso.
No, house of folk in the internal affair. But they've written to the FA, right? They written to the FA apologizing to Mediama and all football fans. I think it's good. Say over Twitter and Amon. That's all because of justify.
Moved on. No more chin and him said meanwhile Ghazali no your coach no so no. Yeah, punishing and I be NBB. But no any statement.
Okay. I know but I'm cool with this.
Okay.
Me pen on dance.
Zach, I know. Yanko na senior no wa ben kakra na afi.
So is it clubs no. The boy no suban na the club no suban.
Boy there.
Small boy no.
No a club no.
Oh so mo na kire mo sade we nyina. You see
but yes sabri say omo am kwatete ball. So you know say time I was to ball tamale. Bobo Kimfesa we are now you were not Kimfesa player. Ba we enkola. Ba we ba me se first all tamale no. Na ati bobo ati ko bie mutu ko chiche ball. Me boa ana
man se boa ati da.
Okay but kuma se wan ti ball stadium ada.
Davi anti bi da.
Na o boy wo ni san. Obi abo boy wan ti ball nya we o de.
Ya na mo.
Over first na coach teams ni bi ati ko chiche bio.
Kuma se na more of way for in na chibos ba team na ball stadium.
You don't get sports council.
Aha, no na am chichi boss no.
But the first pa no. Na obi atimi ko chichi bio coach team bia. On bia atimi ko chichi. Okay.
Ba sim se o se
o te da mo.
Ah, de ko bia we da chao. Yo ti bio ah. Omo no. Omo for example, Mediama.
Omo chere
omo team nkwala.
Okay.
So,
but say Mediama for so my ball na no boy no mind there. No oye den obo under age team and I said
mostly na omo under no. You see Subaya most venues na teams no authority on the pitches no. As a boys no Subaya. Because you see if I spoke to someone at the Takwam Grand person minya clear e pa because na
asabi camera ni
na isaseka
we say gidwane
who say na wo ka aboche de no on mo no ntwene oyi nani wale for ball on to mo no why quick start it we want you jato
otimi janu odi die number bi na
ti before ball but we dey wa for ball na mo e no mo adi mi ke ba before mo ball akoto oduro so na ball na twene so it is a bad boy like a bunny.
Oh Debbie.
Oh yeah, it's true.
No boy like a bunny.
Oh Debbie.
Because for a small boy like this to be able to do that no. Who said as much as we come to Ghazali and hand it on also there no part no.
Go vote you.
Yeah, you see a small boy like you. Now at this age Suban we na wood and dia.
Gaza couldn't the Americans say Ghazali at the boy he has played football. Ye krumwa. Mamu me entra anya ne te se adiwe Mediama for nkwana yi.
Unsa me say
enkola no di aka ya kwa enkola no. The teams na tire omu.
Say na make
they all do it.
That's why I started by saying it.
No nya enkola boni. Ne we.
Na me start here say sa venues na omu authority no. Distance unta huru baba yara. Uhu na class stadium. Ene you no see there. Let me not see there honum no.
See but enya rampant.
Uso ono akwano mosi kwa mu gina ye nechi so eti ball no gina echi to mefa goalkeeper na akwa na ball like he's doing you can Europe no o we dey ball won shire no ko ball atwene enye but Ghazali to maso eso hwe na o control the temper
so what truck that
I think it's good obeti
I say I extend my warm then I sincerely apologize to GFA. Yeah. Mind your hearts and colleagues, supporters, my frustration came from I believe that time we seen denied the final, but I will learn from the painful moment once again, I offer my heartfelt apologies to our I promise this will not happen again.
It's your opportunity until we move on. But I think boys should be very careful. Okay. Well, at this age, they are born say the
young one next and final one. On your bonnie. Or defending team or support.
You see, many Abro manager no. Those who are closer to him no, they should talk to him. Some also French no, ka French pa. And they say me hunjibo na mo friend ma me na jibo ne bo French no. Me kan jibo aka.
O be kan bi.
O say me be kan.
I go on to do be kan.
Tell me kan jibo ale.
There we say. Ma o person need nkomo pa dia be nkomo.
So, why is he? Issues na see no. And it's like there are no evidences. There are people, there are evidence, people around, everything baby see baby be a training ground. So one name quality player, abusive things a CC. If you listen to the club, they are trying to be silent on certain issues because the boy don't have his career beyond Kotoko to go and play his football. And Kotoko, he has to move on. But the CEO amoko aboy Sankregwa issue no
Asankregwa
okay Asankregwa they see one no so say omude tutu so na player bako wakwaka akonya gbo no da akonya so no amwa no ho na bako aje mpanafa what are you gonna say?
Me man ko ba de yetie.
So, say the tutu. Na ba ko the esinti. Na akonya no won no da akonya no.
Yeah.
Na ba ko age ono ne be age mpanafa.
Okay.
So oni ne age mpanafa. Na wo da chen. Bibi simple abon wa say.
Them there it was an agreement.
So,
only other player na here ntene there.
Me put me then a team manager comes. So no.
Na team manager to call obi dem sa no me no.
Oh say onya of the AC they come to the B. Go. The
man say why nko.
Oh say e ba sa no. Then
also ban him pay.
Yes, they ordered that the lady should go.
They saw kasa radio so.
The lady should go.
So no.
Then the player had the guts to tell them so man nko.
Se bia na ade asa. Mo be house player bia. So onya wo anaju. O kwa anadu 2 no.
So send man say punish.
Anadu 2 no. They ko na bibi ko ye na.
Then they say fine. O say man nko ade asa. Then they are providing you with like safe route in terms of to let the go campo.
And te fan fetch.
Yes, we are camp here prepare for ball. So we don't need these dirty things attached to the club.
It's not dirty. Yeah.
Oh, no, so we enter based on prayers and things there. Any sanity and dirty.
Oh, they
when the team manager try to say, hey, master, oh yeah, mabo. Now acquire a bro, players have to come in and separate.
Players
yes, they have to come around to
and no answer more evidence, no. It's recorded.
No, sir, at least the evidences of placing now so ebe testify.
Do the manager
testify. So now you go back to play regulations of play and then on status A, you know, terminating contract with just cause. Over to now, any abusive conduct of a party aiming at forcing the counterparty to terminate or change the terms of the contract shall entitle the counterparty, a player or the club, to terminate the contract with just cause. We say training ground. Obianko busa wa obey Lord Amwa. Munko busa di a tone with training ground. So they have evidences of.
Now, okay, when at which point na omo offer no contract extension?
They've not.
Well, I've seen something. Kotoko no a contract extension. What I say? Now we need to see that. Before the final.
He's part of Ono Samba and Kamara. Munin started negotiations Achepa. And I'm going to show one when they see.
Okay.
Then they told say no. And I'm told
the last straw.
I'm told say manager my names on name player because the boy is behind begging. But I'm say I chop on about Tule because they gave him chance to go and apologize to Amos. And was one year. I saw on Panacho. But just some days now, I say Kotoko say now we are taking the decision. No.
Okay.
He came back apologizing, but it was a little too later. I'm waiting on. But then I said at least Omane Kasa is our future ahead of him. And I think say a new question South Mambia place identity no.
Okay.
Because I know good for club and so. Sada na yo mi to say woni de pa bo na akomo mo ti akonya ho no che na de yan say
no de yan na agreement wo dem
so de yan say wo de ho na wo tita
Sunday na me yon ku bi wo TNA ehwe has ene me de ma game ni bi na baby ana o ti no na wo se Benjamin Nasare te be no
me de na ma but me de le na pa na ma o boboa bon enfala na ponto so mo. Now Asare was supposed to be the second choice goalkeeper or the bench. One for lineup to Somajibo no fanka na no. And then the bufu ye on the Tino. So on that the on the bench. No free work na.
My young good friend was na nye keeper na no other blasters post na mse ha. Ono nche da mpega na Premier League no. Na mse hwan do twa the picture. And the same nam so ye Benjamin Asare blasters number 1 no. So ne nkoma wo di bi ni ha na nya mefe.
Yeah,
and come na wodi na ne abufu woni mu na nya ne fe ada bibia na me try say me cheche nyon mu kire no o kai say issue start na me ka kire say na say o management ne ho ahwa de o munim say Asare na ba na ka kire say se wo has team ni mu pa Asare do imagine number 1 efi ni nsem so wo has team ni mu pa kwa kire a o imagine number 1 efi ni nsem. Nam so to unim say blasters ni Germany ni 30th. Campaign be best at enche
for housekeeper.
Aggressive for blasters.
Na so no ka.
And enya one from baby agbesi su free and the camp na wo no. Sa agbesi nya ko.
Na the other housekeepers in Ghana blaster.
Na so obon homoden.
We better 3-4 matches per.
No, but obon homoden.
Kotoko players na about blaster. There are players too koba.
Okay.
Why a player or a gun in
won't tell some nasa.
Oh, why a gun in
go give best me no.
And I say, but you if we sabre ya kopem see be name squad for blasters in Germany no. Sa Asare eda so et bench wo ha sa yemfre no.
Ba ni gwan so me sa.
No, Asare na make a che no. Yemfre no. House of folk supporters, leaders or more supporters eta agwesi echi.
Ona mpa ebo no fa no.
Technical team. Technical team let me convince management. Reason why Mufusa agwesi should be house number 1.
Boy no I obi bibia na.
Minim. Doto minim. Eti asem ni se ba bi adu no.
Ke omo we mi nu bo se ba akwa akoye ba akwa bibi o. Omo we also de ne niam mu odin no
ablo de na open na nsa aka no so no anu onye na adwo so be extend the contract
this will be free me no akwa ka be
me boko management abaso was a decision we ho enye sa ke ni 2 weeks ka ablo ku nipa hye kotoko
sesen
na oni nipa wa bo mo campo ba bia kotoko players no e mu security
o ma ko ana wa bo o ma ko ana
o mo timi ni nku Uni nipa aji asumbo. Baby akodoko. Kodoko baby omu place ndano. Uni nipa aji asumbo ho. Efiri ni nsam. Management ne kura ya de. So motimi akonteni abedu sa time. Ne manager no doto. No kura bi ni na afa. Because nsam ekosu. Kotoko aka kire no. Oya we. And that was the reason why time on more friends say womra no mpeso beba.
No ma pe bibia ja no kwan na.
Oh, for me the meaning say Zoto kotoko you ready for anything.
Also the bibia as fan name.
Eh na Zoto so bi betimi abo bi no ahwe obeto from no fi on sorry biem. Na we 6 months ko ba se gidigini esi twa 6 months salary. So twa na na one. It said decision we kwa dia.
Na man ja no o krum ha na so outside.
Or Nigga. And I only the funny aspect. Manager needs to delete through Amos from Pong.
But Amos, only players in relationship to say.
Very good.
Very good. I'm told that he has issues with a number of them.
Because Oma on say go players no. To me sure say season we so ban we because of indiscipline be na besako.
Now my Kazaki to 40 something.
And because of because omo manager lot. O say we dey na dey aginsemo. Abroad dey dey agency.
E kwam buguma idi.
No mo ye hwia na enye. But the other players are to minim sekotokono no mo bebo na for ma be fa suban bi ana se hwan yo.
And also the code of conduct. Also we code of conduct. Any side players no mutibum. No say others are stopping it. Players no mutibum.
They Ghana live in the omo.
Me can like professionally.
They professional dey nya no.
Also be a the day before.
Na say Premier League club players 7 that one room. Ghana Premier League.
Team get to have no.
Team get to say. Team get to say team there.
Na zia. Enye na nze ni aba so as esusu na 8-9 that them. Na naija. We are say go na nim kaka bi out there say.
Eti Joseph Abroad there. Management I take a good decision. Because enyo mama te amahwehwem amfoto mehu no. Abroad na the time okotokokore so ya che.
Yeah.
Ansakura na de kosi wo asankagwa na kosi.
Okay. Chris Columbus say, why I don't understand Ghana coaches. Why do they kill keepers' careers? Maxwell did the same to Felix Annan. That's very bad. I say they do they can work up and go. Come on, one to go man and go. This year I'm up
and I said on to no na okotena stance mu say ke bibi kire.
Some men call bench.
And also on
other call bench in the position.
Okay.
Also bench in the position.
Number one choice.
Also be Fernandez.
A club coach though.
I still insist.
But no so I'm told say he say he wants to request it from Mananko.
Because so on why then so to form. Ehunyo man e koso na.
Mo ma me kwa bia ho no metwe nya ball cup na ko.
No at risk. Because one also full say onya team a on na first choice goalkeeper. That means okay.
Every said onya team get to be go obeko. Just to go to the World Cup.
Team get to amwa.
Oh, who's a break team yama say wenya be Brekum Chelsea bia na Gold Stars bia. Obe come here the record be there. And you go dreams na vision. Dreams are na vision.
Eti ayi me ba.
The dreams are na vision so.
Why?
You know, I Benjamin Zan.
Na gbesu ni baby ofri.
So for dreams.
Eti ayi me so ko supporters na Mobile Stadium a. Ablo in mamon criticize management o ma ya de. Unti asem ni mamon ko kabi.
You be senior.
So unti asem
on representing supporters.
Unti asem ni ya men ko kabi. Senior kwa na say K5 abeto no bombo na wante.
Oh, that's a different. Miss me different.
And the K5 to I will be animal.
Can't go back some nija.
Say say could be any who.
Any of K5 and they want to be in casa. Hey, what go come and see what casa seconds in you?
K5 na o casa chen. So on come and see go.
Now I'm at 2 seconds to me. Hey, sir. Now K5 now I'm not great you almost second. Na me say one more second you say ya. Ya no omo ko ba no. Woman European no wa me to me seconds mu. Sabri. Entine FM senior
no me ka.
My day and penifo na chiacho. Me dem di omo chiacho. Na what is that?
K5 beto.
Me am no great you almost second. K5. E ba seconds. K5 dem am so inside any chairman. Na me show Monday ma wo ba. Sa ISS solo. Sa solo e makwala. But me yan Monday ma obo. Any jumadi odi any mo betimi dia boa supporters ya any mama stola be chairman be don chance woni koto
chum so beto
sakafo busa chum na say chum de ne Herbert be boa ma sakase pejaye
na chum
anta na chum no kwa no na chairman ne was sakafo chairman ya ne no ko executive meeting
na chum
na chum
na ya mensa so e
Nana second 100. Macro so meka omo econograty omo cycles media omo na me ne omo bo omo sha sia ne yedi beto oben de nya na nsane ne ye di otuo uni otuo na otuo na do otuo no anya asafo misabo itimu misabo ate na yami cycles pia misabo ate na ma misabo okay
osabwati mu na
bebe osabwati num de omo ne penifo no omo ne agolozo num ma me me ko penifo bi din wa ene papa na no wa soko ma mpon ai Gundis na Gundis do ba chire ya ene ai Canadian jam na Canadian jam on to be tulu Did I really? Canadians. Oh, yeah, I was saying so when say ani I do almost and to me sakimu die. I don't do baby I am yastes and care bus sakimunsem. Other than a man history of a D second. Yeah. Nipa bia ni asati so obetumi a change dino e kan otumfo. Tena said global no enya adwuma global de on betimi didi ato omo so e difference ne say solo e ho chairman e global for chairman sana say omo na ho na second for chairman enu ti so omo de no body a any second as a different body no ss enya ye chairman because porcupine for omo president na warriors omo president na faithful omo president there dey na sit seconds ho kwan say etu warriors say papa ya no wo farmer as sound said ya wo mo wo so faithful for so wo mo and eda na busa questions bi global for so to mo wo global for so motor so said den crash success de obi anim say eda busa question bi say Alexander Menu o ye den o ka so ya Santi Regional Circles Council me wa chairman aha na say your region be chairman near your region bra for chairman now call Eastern net me cast or your second chairman there na si kwa say yentimi nya national chairman ekua o regional chairman asem wo ba enti o de enko go ba de o metimi afade na so K5 nsade ne ba second oh yes me na what a good thing ase we wo be ba se be kire yo oh we wani wa tinye se obi bi mu acha chama yen ka beza de na solo ene kinvesa de no mese kotokwa chitafo omo ma bibie mu wo mu abem okay na omo de omo yen kota ye team nechi na yen cheki fisa because the league and for Africa FA Cup timi de oko na me Zakitu senia yibaye ni koji no Amorin. I'm not a spot on. Senior is the name. All of them came to meet as he's saying. It's true. I also side with him for the name changing. I don't think Otumfo will even remember a name called Global if he's speaking about the supporters from Senior. I can say the whole Kenyan crap. Ube mwa chepa. Yeah. The other two. Exactly, in the message to Otumfo, no Otumfo, so I dear traditional. Yeah, now the ones and saying, or can't want some new woman here. So I dear traditional, what bet to a party. I na a bayan dinner Otumfo or Bessan. Because I dare know of Fanum and then an animal there too. No, banana breso. Otumfo Bayadi, meaning Matty. Sanya Zaki so the coach is free and I say coach be wire na za akoye say ye penasem kozi to ye penasem okay onye o man modern mon me de no kreda wa na maka me wo ye ni papa bet me sre no sanya ne ma si ko no o man ho mene so okay yes sir na de Amorin no wonje bida Amorin wonje bida omo dlo bida oni se Zito ya Amorin ana Sabina ye Zito supporters ye nyina ye so energy be o man home okay sina eda solo young boys ene ya hu di o senior o second
Power
specialist birthday omo all and that and I'm Sajum for birthday no senior K5 up flash me say am say ubenya asem asem go be twa say oh no na to
Power specialist Herbal Hospital Enupano SK Livoke and afejiri capsules name is chane meme druko power specialist aswe na yade bia hepatitis fatty liver prostate enlargement ulcer fibroid kidney stones ni na okwa obetu ase the amount EBA phones and accessories koye down payment 40% na jo iPhone na onso use Ghana card pe na ohia ese ode Kumasi Adumaje kum building Mikado Plaza hwe ni mo eho na EBA phones and so was sharp herbs imbus herbal mixture pulse in your drone a peja immune system numna yenya ahoɔdene enti no ubora baby etonro bia use ope imbus herbal mixture pulse in your drone now so atobina ne makoye the amount Rockstars roofing gargantuan price reduction cities no a pick it 25% and I dema wa bra auto aluminium ne zinc product ni nyina bi ewo yasera outlet bia ewo Ghana maimua na bra na enko rufi odan no emfa ema lover group of companies Uptown Foods eniane no yatete so noodles assorted jollof toasted chicken cocktails mocktails Uptown Foods you say yeah local foods be to say fufu banku any watch oba delivery ewo ho ofra ye be ye na ye de ababa bia we bo no yatete so edi amamuntimumre na medidi ewo ye ho Franco Trading Enterprise still mobile phones, accessories, and a electronic retail outlet. Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, smart TVs, Franco air conditioning, Obaya Soya, Ubenyabi, na wato CCTV camera, and also a BL Honoma, Yere Nimuso Beba, na Yenu, and Sawaso, now waje product Nibiano, and a papa phone, papa, FA, and Franco Trading Enterprise, Philo, milk, and so flavors, and A9, yo heat, vanilla, apple. Any strawberry na unya waduane bi te se oats cornflakes gari soakings whiskey cramp and for ya mode etna se din komono munya filo milk ni bia bebo am papa protein calcium any vitamins into ura provision shopper ura ba bia open milk ato ka se upe filo milk eno ena odi di aduane na de pa Kel Chaco toothpaste yenam eye bidie ni body teso ena aye Kel Chaco toothpaste bidie no di twusia utimu se tesen ne so wan Kel Chaco toothpaste ma fresh breath ema osini fita eyi dental plaque na ma o gam no enya ahode awia na yi enkonkone na bia aye show sim no edi free mu enso elho Samara Company Limited omo ena edi Kel Chaco toothpaste edi ebaye mpanyimfo nkwada efie biem ewosamo gibi na modeko no bia etumi edi etwi ne Kel Chaco toothpaste happy smile boss. On that note the abua phones
all right so
yes
that's a power juma
yeah
the management officials should not rush me be bisame mama as news for you have the come and we be me the per say there's no rush to sign players without conducting background checks to ascertain their conduct. Kofi Isaac no he should terminate his contract protocol will pick him. Okay, anyone ready? See news is up next. Pepra once I said the man some mounts. Come on. Muba no mabe so na ye. Ye dey see PSA lad ni uncle Bo and they cast bono ebre. FM